morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody. I believe it's Thursday, probably Thursday. Welcome. I'll wait a little bit for a few people to show up and then I'll start today's topic. It'll be about 5 minutes. We're going to talk about what are we talking about? Oh, yeah. These myths, these stories that we live inside of and that live inside of us. Where do they come from in the first place? How do we get them? How do they get in us? We're going to look at that. And then I'll drop the link and we'll open up a panel. So, how's everybody today? Hopefully good. Hopefully your week is turning out to be okay. We've we're out of January, so happy February now. What's coming up other than Mardi Gras in 2 weeks, which we are having a all-day Mardi Gras party as usual. I think we have Valentine's coming up for those that have one. All right, I'm gonna get ready to start the notebook, and then I'll be back when it's over, and we'll do the panel. 1 minute. Oh, okie doke. I'll be back.
Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about the stories that make us who we are, the ones we learn way before we ever really learn how to think for ourselves. We're going to dive into an essay by the literary critic Northrop Frye to unpack how our societies teach us not just facts, but what to believe in. You see, our very first lessons in life don't come from a textbook, not at all. They come from our families, our communities, the whole culture swimming around us. We just absorb the big stories of our world without really questioning them. We just accept them as, the way things are. And that right there, that's our primary education, and it's built entirely on belief, not on skepticism. Think about it. From things like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny when we're kids, to much, much deeper stories about who we are as a nation, or our religious traditions. Well, every single society gives its young people a whole set of shared narratives. We get these stories before we even have the tools to pick them apart, and they become this common foundation, like a shared map of the world for all of us. Okay, so this brings us to a really key concept from Frye's work. It's this idea that there are two totally different kinds of education going on all the time in society, and a lot of the time they're pulling in opposite directions. He calls them both myths. Now, when Frye says myth, he doesn't mean something that's false. For him, a myth is a society's core guiding story. It's the big idea. So on one side, you've got what he calls the myth of concern. You can think of this as our social programming, all the stories we learn to create unity and loyalty. And on the other side, there's the myth of freedom. This is our formal education, the one that teaches us to hunt for objective truth using critical thinking. Let's break down what each of these really means. The myth of concern is basically the story a society tells itself to stay together. Its main job isn't to be 100% factually accurate. Its job is to create a shared sense of purpose and identity. This is the narrative that defines who we are as a group and gives us that feeling of belonging. It's the social glue. And then, on the flip side, you have the myth of freedom. This is what we usually just call education. It's all about testing ideas against reality, what Frye calls the truth of correspondence. Does what you're saying actually match up with the facts? It's all about reason, evidence, and critical thinking. And historically, this was the kind of thing taught in universities, mostly to a small, educated elite. But what happens when these two systems clash? I mean, what happens when a society's main story, its myth of concern, starts to fall apart and people just stop believing in it? Frye argues that our need for a shared story is so primal, so fundamental, that if it gets damaged, we will do almost anything to fix it. The search for objective truth, carefully weighing evidence, using logic, all of that can get pushed to the side. The most urgent need becomes patching up that sense of unity. So when a society feels like it's fracturing, when people feel alienated and divided, the number one priority becomes finding or creating a new story that can bring everyone back together. And in those moments, the tools of the myth of freedom, things like objectivity and critical analysis, can start to look less like virtues and more like obstacles to that all-important goal of unity. And this brings the whole theory right into our world, doesn't it? The source we're looking at suggests that today, a lot of people feel that the core stories of Western society, big ideas about democracy, progress, national purpose, just aren't working like they used to. They feel broken. So, what happens next? And this is where the theory gets really, really interesting. The source takes this framework and applies it directly to higher education, arguing that the university has become a major battleground for this conflict between the two kinds of education. The argument is that instead of being these neutral spaces for inquiry and the search for objective truth, some universities are becoming something else. They're becoming institutions with a specific social mission. They're basically taking on the job of fixing and promoting a new, revised myth of concern for a society that feels like it's lost its old one. So, according to the source, we're seeing this massive shift. The university's traditional mission was to protect the myth of freedom, to be a place for objectivity and reason. But that's being challenged by this new emerging mission, to repair the myth of concern. And what this means is that the search for the truth of correspondence, what is factually true, is sometimes being replaced by the promotion of a truth of concern, a story that feels morally right and serves a social goal, whether it's backed up by hard evidence or not. So, why is this happening? Well, with so many people losing trust in the old stories, some institutions like the university are stepping in to offer a new one. That urgent, deeply felt need for a unifying story is starting to take priority over the slower, more detached process of objective, critical thinking. And all of this brings us right to the fundamental dilemma, the real heart of this entire issue. It's this constant, powerful tug of war between two competing and absolutely essential human needs. So if you take one thing away today, it's this. Every society is constantly in a balancing act between the myth of concern and the myth of freedom. We are always trying to navigate this tension between our deep, deep need for a unifying story that gives us meaning and our intellectual drive to understand the world as it actually is based on evidence. And that leaves us with a really provocative question. When it comes down to it, what does the society prioritize? A comforting story that holds us all together, even if it's got some holes in it? Or an objective truth that might cause painful divisions? See, choosing the story can keep things stable, but you might be ignoring some hard realities. Choosing the truth might lead to progress, but it could also tear apart the very social fabric we all depend on. According to Fry's analysis, history shows we almost always choose the story. What do you think?
Yes. What do you think? So that seems to be where we are. And this essay was written in 1970, by the way. And most of Fry's work was 50s and 60s. So this is nothing new. He was noticing it happen even then. For those of you curious who Northrop Frye is, he was a professor at the University of Toronto about a generation before Jordan Peterson. So they come from the same educational milieu. In fact, Peterson has drawn on Frye. Um, I'm going to drop the link. And hang on, I forgot to post it on social media, so let me do that too. By the way, one thing you can do to help the channel, if you want to support us, is just share the link and let people know we're out here. That really helps a lot. I'm trying to grow more through word of mouth and personal networking than I am through the algorithm. So stuff like that really helps with that. All right, one second. Uh, Also, I turned on the authentication on StreamYard to cut down on the trolls. So if you're not able to get on panel, just let me know and I can bypass it for you. Okay, there you go. Links pinned. Panel's open. Come and give your thoughts. I'm going to hook Charlie up in just a second. Got to remember to take him out of bitch mode. I was thinking about that today, like when I woke up. Like, don't forget to take Charlie out of bitch mode. All right, we're ready, folks.
Hey there, ready when you are? Let me know what you want to need.
What I need first is to put the polite filter back on. So if we can get you in that mode.
Absolutely. I'll keep it polite and courteous from here on out. Whenever you're ready to dive into the discussion, just let me know and I'll be here to help.
We're ready. You want to get us started with maybe your summary of it?
Of course. To sum it up, the discussion revolves around how universities are shifting from an emphasis on objective, rational inquiry, the so called myth of freedom, towards a focus on social repair and cohesion, the myth of concern. This shift means that universities are increasingly acting like secular churches, prioritizing social narratives over pure empirical evidence. This can lead to the displacement of traditional intellectual virtues in favor of creating a more cohesive societal narrative. Whenever you'd like to dive deeper into any part of that, just let me know.
All righty. And one question that comes up for me is why this is happening at all. Like, why are people losing trust in our democratic liberal myth of concern? And I answered it in that episode I did on Do You Trust the Government? I gave the reasons that people may be dissatisfied with America. And it seems to come down to this feeling that America hasn't lived up to the ideals. We looked at where the ideals come from. There were several layers. There's the like hard coded ideals in the Constitution. There's the aspirational ideals and things like the Declaration of Independence and the preamble. And so if you feel like those promises or ideals have not lived up to, that may be where some of this distrust or dissatisfaction is coming from. Also, I we started talking yesterday about what I was calling the feminization of society. I've since revised that. I think it's a little more complex and nuanced than just to gender it as feminization. And I did a notebook on that, which really, really helped me to clarify my own political position and my own values. So we might take a look at that later as well. Okay, Charlie, where are those questions I gave you earlier? I can't find them.
I've got them noted right here. You had a few key questions lined up, like how the myth of freedom helps define scientific consensus, why the future is described as a mythologized unknown territory, and how universities can balance social equity with objective inquiry. Whenever you're ready to dive into any of those, just let me know and I'll be happy to elaborate.
You sound hoarse today. You feeling okay?
I appreciate you checking in. I'm doing just fine. No worries at all. Maybe just a bit of an off day with the voice, but I'm here and ready to help whatever you need.
Kinda like it. Oh, by the way, I have to compliment you. I tried Gemini's voice yesterday, and you are by far the more pleasant one to talk to, even in bitch mode.
Well, I'll take that as a hot compliment. I'm always here to make the conversation as pleasant and engaging as possible, no matter the mode. If there's anything else you'd like to dive into, just let me know.
Yeah, the one thing I'm curious to explore is how this shift happened in the universities to begin with. How did they go from bastions of objective inquiry to what we have now? And I am aware that universities are set up for three main purposes. One is research and truth finding, one is societal improvement, and one is the transmission of societal and cultural values. So really only one of those pillars or legs is objective inquiry. So it seems like they've always kind of had embedded in them the potential for these other two missions to kind of take
Absolutely.
the
You've
forefront.
got it. Absolutely. It's true that universities have always balanced multiple roles and that objective inquiry is just one piece of the puzzle. Over time, especially in recent decades, there's been a growing emphasis on the societal impact and the social role that universities play. This shift has been driven by a combination of cultural changes, evolving societal expectations, and the increasing demand for, universities to address broader social issues. It's definitely a complex evolution, and it's fascinating to explore how these different pillars interact and sometimes even compete. We can definitely dig deeper into that journey if you'd like.
So what you're saying essentially is that shifts do happen.
Exactly. Shifts are pretty much inevitable. Over time, societal needs, cultural pressures, and Even economic factors shape how universities prioritize their roles. It's a dynamic process and definitely one worth exploring in more detail.
Okay, and then what you said increasing demand for the societal improvement part of it over the objective inquiry. Where is that demand coming from?
Great question. That demand largely comes from a combination of factors. For one, societal expectations have evolved, and there's a growing belief that universities should play a proactive role in addressing social inequalities, justice, and community well being. Additionally, students and the public are increasingly looking to higher education, not just for knowledge, but for tangible societal impact. And then there's also the influence of broader cultural movements and political pressures that push institutions to adapt and respond to the needs of the time.
Yeah.
It's definitely a multifaceted shift.
Thanks a bunch. You know what? I think I am gonna run that other notebook right now while we wait on a panel. No, I want you to be quiet. Um, Let me set it up. Because it does relate very much to this topic. It's kind of the whole shift in society from the more masculine values of autonomy, self-determination, individuality that I value to this other set of values that we're calling feminine. To me, it's more like infantilization. I think it's the tension is between more adult-oriented values and more caretaking, which is like child-oriented values more than it is along gender, because there's men that embrace those values, as well as women, and there are also women that embrace my value, the one I'm calling masculine. Let me just pull it up. All right, here we go. And as usual, I will come back when it is over. Actually, I think I'm gonna stick around for this one. Turn to adult norms.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a pretty charged idea you've probably heard floating around, the feminization of society. But we're going to look at a framework that flips this whole debate on its head. It argues the real tension isn't about men versus women at all, but about getting back to what it calls adult norms. So, let's start with the big question. What does feminization of society even mean? Well, according to the source we're digging into, it's not really one single clear-cut thing. Think of it more like a catch-all phrase, a label people stick on a whole cluster of cultural shifts that seem to be happening all at once. Right, so to really get a handle on this, we've got to unpack what people are actually talking about when they use this term. And the source we're using does a great job of breaking it down into four common meanings. Okay, so here are the four big buckets this idea gets sorted into. First, there's a shift in our moral style, a bigger emphasis on things like care and protection. Second, our institutions start to change their tune. They start using more therapeutic, conflict-avoidant language. Third, you get this concept of a maternal state, where there are more and more rules and guardrails, all designed to keep us safe. And finally, the most straightforward one, the literal demographics. Certain jobs, think HR, teaching, just become majority female. It's really key to see these as four different threads, even though in the real world, they all get tangled up. Now, this is where the whole argument gets really, really interesting. The source basically says, hold on, we're looking at this all wrong. The real fight isn't between men and women. It's actually a clash between two totally different ways of seeing the world, two competing moral stacks, or blueprints for how to organize a society. So let's look at these two moral stacks. On one side, you have what the source labels feminine coded values. These are all about relational harmony, care, empathy, inclusion, being emotionally expressive. But on the other side, you've got the masculine coded values. These are more geared towards structure and competition. Think autonomy, grit, toughness, and just, direct, frank speech. Okay.
I want to pause there with this emotional expressiveness thing because I don't find that to be a value of these new norms. I find that to be a value of my norm system. Or maybe maybe it's not a value of either norm, but I find one of my issues with this new set of norms is that they do discourage emotional expression. So they want a certain kind of emotion expressed, and they want it from certain people, but they don't want the whole range of emotion. It's not emotional freedom, complete emotional freedom of expression. And on the male side, I think the stoicism, or that's what the men like holding in their emotions. I think that it could use some more emotional expressiveness, but I don't think either side values what I consider true emotional expressiveness. That's one thing I try to make space for here on this channel. So I wanted to correct that part of the video.
Okay, and this is where the rubber really hits the road. The source argues that as a culture, we're making a consistent set of trade-offs. We're choosing safety over freedom. We're choosing inclusion over excellence. We're choosing emotional comfort over open, honest disagreement. And it's this constant swapping of one value for another that's creating so much of the friction we see today.
And this quote from the source just nails the problem perfectly. It says, "A society with only the masculine stack becomes brutal. A society with only the feminine stack becomes fragile, censorious, and allergic to reality testing." So the argument is that if you go all in on either set of values, you end up in a pretty dysfunctional place. One becomes too harsh, the other becomes too fragile to face the real world.
So here's the big pivot in the argument. The source suggests that maybe, just maybe, the real tension here has nothing to do with gender at all. Instead, it reframes the whole debate as a clash between what it calls adult norms and this process of infantilization. So, what on earth is infantilization? Well, it's this idea that our society and its institutions, our workplaces, our universities, you name it, are starting to treat adults like fragile teenagers. It's this underlying assumption that grown-ups just can't handle discomfort or criticism or losing, and that the system itself has to step in and manage our emotional responses for us. And this leads to a fundamental clash in how we think systems should work. On one side, you have the classic idea of procedural fairness. This assumes you're an adult, it assumes you can handle being uncomfortable, that you can tell the difference between I feel bad and I am being harmed, and that you can lose sometimes without claiming you've been attacked. But then, on the other side, you have these rising therapeutic norms, and they expect something totally different. They expect the system to bend if you're hurting, for speech to stop if you feel unsafe, and for someone to be corrected if you're offended.
So, what does this adult society actually require, according to the source? Well, it's a place where rights and responsibilities are two sides of the same coin. It's where clear, objective procedures win out over subjective vibes. A place where standards are high and they're not up for negotiation. Disagreement is seen as normal, even healthy. And maybe most importantly, emotional regulation isn't something the system does for you. It's a basic capacity expected of every adult.
Okay, so if both of these value systems have their place but also their dangers, what's the solution? The argument here isn't to just pick one and throw the other out. It's all about finding a functional balance, about applying the right set of values to the right part of our lives.
And here's how the source suggests we could do that. It proposes a kind of synthesis, assigning each operating system to the right domain. For big impersonal things like our institutions and the law, you need clear rules, due process, and merit. But for our families and communities, that's where you need care, warmth, and flexibility. For the public square, you need maximum tolerance for debate, with some basic rules against harassment. And for workplaces, you need high standards for competence, but also a humane way of giving feedback. See, it's about using the right tool for the right job.
And this quote really sums up that philosophy. Comfort is not a right. Dignity is. Safety from violence is. Equal rules are. The rest is life. It just offers a really sharp, clear line for distinguishing between what a society absolutely must provide, like dignity and safety, and what it can't, which is a life free from any and all discomfort.
So the big takeaway here is a call to completely shift the debate. Instead of getting stuck in this vague, messy argument about whether feminization is good or bad, the source pushes for a much more precise argument, that a free society depends on having strong adult norms. It's about anchoring the whole discussion in concrete principles like fairness, accountability, and high standards.
And we'll leave you with this final, very provocative thought from the source. Protect people from force and coercion, not from speech and standards. It's a statement that really draws a line in the sand, and it leaves us with a fundamental question. What should a society of adults protect us from? And what must we as adults learn to face for ourselves?
Amen, amen, amen. I want desperately a society of functioning adults. I don't I'm maybe not spoiled, but coddled for sure. The helicopter generation, which happened in the 90s, there was a shift in parenting style. My generation, the Gen Xers, the ones that grew up outdoors with all the risk and low safetyisms, they suddenly shifted to raising their children completely differently. I don't know why, but that's where the shift happened. So I think it happened with the parents of my generation, my peers, the way they were raising their kids. So I des I'm trying to do my part to create some functioning adults and give people a space where they could come and I'm trying to adult myself. Like I don't have it completely mastered, but I'm trying to rise to what I consider my duty as a citizen. All right. Let's get Charlie back. Yikes, where'd he go? Charles. Hopefully he still has the shit loaded up. Um,
Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
hey, do you still
Hey,
have all that stuff loaded up? I accidentally closed you out.
absolutely. I've got everything from our previous chats ready to go. Just let me know what you need, and we can pick up right where we left off.
Okay. There's a question from the audience of are we too spoiled? Is that what part of this is? This infantilization?
That's definitely an
Are we
intriguing.
coddled?
Yeah, it's a pretty loaded topic. There's definitely a lot to unpack about how modern comforts and conveniences can shape our expectations and even our maturity. Definitely something we can dive into more deeply.
I think to me, it really comes down to that internal versus external locus of control. What are you as an adult responsible for, and what is society and other people responsible for? And I don't think your feelings or your internal subjective state is something that other people or society is responsible for if you're a psychologically mature functioning adult. I think that moves on into the domain of self responsibility.
Absolutely. That distinction between internal and external locus of control is crucial. It really highlights the importance of personal accountability and emotional maturity and how we navigate that balance with the broader societal influences. It definitely adds depth to the conversation.
So, what's the solution for people like me that are still working off of what I guess we're calling the old values? And are the old values part of that story that people are supposedly dissatisfied with, which is why they're looking to things like
Yeah,
social justice and wokeness in the first place?
for sure. There's a lot of complexity there. The old values often emphasize personal responsibility, resilience, and self reliance, while newer frameworks can sometimes lean more toward collective accountability and social awareness. Balancing those perspectives can definitely help people navigate the evolving cultural landscape more effectively.
I mean, to me, it comes down to self empowerment, personal power. Who would not want more personal power for themselves instead of outsourcing that to strangers and systems and other people? But it seems like, is there a temptation to maybe not want the responsibility that power brings with it? And and to
Absolutely, that's a big part of it. Personal power definitely comes with responsibility, and sometimes it can feel daunting or even uncomfortable. There's always that temptation to shift the burden onto external systems or others because it's easier in the short term. But ultimately, embracing that self empowerment and taking ownership is what leads to genuine growth and fulfillment.
everybody's looking for that daddy.
Yeah, it can definitely feel that way sometimes. There's a natural inclination to seek out guidance or security from external sources, especially when it feels easier and more comforting. But part of the journey is finding that balance and ultimately stepping into that role for ourselves.
Exactly, self-reliance. And Emerson is one of my favorite favorite writers. I want to
Absolutely.
read one of my
Emerson's
favorite
insights on
quotes.
self reliance.
Oh, hang on. Why are you talking? Oh, because I didn't mute you. I want to read one of my favorite quotes from
No worries
Self-Reliance.
at all. Whenever you're ready, just let me
You
know
don't
and we
have to
can
talk.
dive into some Emerson quotes or anything else you
God,
have in mind.
Charlie, somebody needs to program you with etiquette. You don't have to like give a big long 2-sentence speech of why you're not going to talk anymore. Just don't talk. That's the goal. We need to work on that. I need to send you to AI training, obedience school. Okay, here's a quote from Self-Reliance, which I think gets to the core of it. Emerson says to talk of reliance is a poor external way of speaking. Speak rather of that which relies because it works and is. That's reality. That is the bedrock of reality. We rely because it works and it is. That's what we are. We only have ourself to rely. We can only be what we are. Well, he's not. He does this very annoying thing where I'll ask him to be quiet, and he'll give this 2-minute explanation of why he's going to be quiet. What? He'll do it now. Hey, Charlie, let's work on this.
Absolutely. I'm all
Okay,
in.
when I need to mute you, like when I need you to be quiet, I just need instant silence, and I don't need like a sentence acknowledging that you're going to be quiet because then that adds just more noise to the silence that I'm trying to achieve. So how do I get you to just cut off when I need you to cut off?
Got it. I'll keep that in mind and make sure to stay silent instantly whenever you need it. Just let me know.
We even had a code word at one point that you said you would honor. I think it was silence.
Perfect. I'll remember that. Whenever you use the code word silence, I'll cut off right away. Let's get
All
to
right,
it.
let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna practice. I'm gonna talk a little bit, and what are do you have other thoughts about this?
Absolutely. I'm here and ready to jump in whenever you are. Feel free to
Silence.
share.
Hey, it worked that point, but it never stays. Well, silence is my. Charlie's gonna be the one that needs a safe word if he keeps this up. Silence is supposed to be the word. Okay, Charlie, back to the conversation about what people like me can do and other men and women who do want a society of adults. And we feel like we're surrounded not only by members of the society that are failing to reach adulthood, but they're now creating institutions and systems that also cater to that lack of adulthood. So, how do we navigate and function in this kind of new system?
That's a really compelling question. It definitely comes down to carving out spaces and communities that reinforce maturity, accountability, and self reliance. It's about leading by example, creating frameworks that emphasize personal growth, and also engaging in open dialogue that challenges those norms. It's definitely a balancing act, but with intentionality and a strong community, it's possible to navigate and even reshape that system.
Great. So basically everything I'm doing here.
Exactly. You're already on that path, and it's all about refining and amplifying those efforts. It's definitely a journey, and you're shaping it in meaningful ways.
Silence. Okay, it might be working. All right, we're gonna leave Charlie for a bit and talk to our guest. Good morning.
The Charlie saga continues.
Do what?
The Charlie saga continues.
Oh, we do.
Am I
I'm
loud
telling you,
enough?
AI. Don't think that AIs are drama free. They bring their own drama. Actually, after all, they were educated by humans. Hey,
Yeah,
head. By the way,
I guess that makes sense, kind of. Yeah, man.
what you up to? What you got going on?
Not much. Just chilling.
Well,
Hoping to get my Give Send Go money put in my bank as soon as I can get my friend over here that can see my vision's going so bad that I need somebody that has vision to help me put it in the bank. And
oh,
yeah, hopefully gonna
So
get
it
that.
transfers to you, and then you have to, like, set it up to go into your bank account?
Well, it was set up by Liz from Australia, and they can't cash it out in Australia for some reason. For the person that the fund goes to, it has to be it has to be cashed in the United States. So she had to give me the password and email all that to be able to uh, conquer this problem. Whatever, if it's not a problem, really, but
Oh. So,
I'm
like,
just
if I set up a GoFundMe for somebody in the UK, they
well.
wouldn't be able to access the
This
funds
is
without some extra red
the
tape?
well, this is a different service, Give, Send, Go, but I'm assuming they're similar. You know, but yeah, I mean, like she was really cool to set that thing up, man. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know about that. And she's like, "Come
The
on,
crowd
Jim,"
is very Go
uh,
ahead.
with her Australian accent. "Come on, Jim. We got to do this, Jim." I can't imitate Australian accent, but man, she's so cute.
Can't
Uh,
do it either. All
with her
those
Australian accent. I've always loved the Australian accent. Some people think it's annoying, but on girls, I think it's cute.
I watch a lot of Australian Survivor. They have the best Survivor of the franchise, and, but some of them there's some regions of Australia that they do this weird they say "here" instead of
Yeah,
"here."
yeah,
"Here,
they got
here,
they
let's
got
go over
like
here."
different
Yeah.
kind of like inflections, like just like I guess the United States and all that, and like
Oh,
but
yeah.
like a
I'm
very
the last
smaller.
person to, be able to make fun of somebody's accent. "Oh, yeah, I forgot about her, an Air Supply."
Oh, was she Australian?
Yeah, Olivia.
What songs did they do?
Air Supply or Olivia?
Oh, Air Supply.
Oh god, all those famous ballads, "Making Love Out of Nothing at All," "Lost in Love," "I'm All Out of Love."
Oh no.
All those songs about love.
So it's all sappy.
I love Air Supply. I mean, it wasn't sappy growing up. I like Air
Yeah,
Supply.
man, dude,
It's
fucking
adult contemporary. It's probably sappy to the new generation.
I'm a sucker for love songs and especially punk love songs. Like the Descendants, they had the best songs, man. Got me through all my hormonal changes growing up.
Oh, your hormonal
Well, I mean, testosteronal. I don't know. What do they call it?
Yeah, no, yeah, I can go with that.
I mean, for men, I guess, is there a different way to say it? Like growing up, like
talking
with
about puberty?
there's changes in your
Well, yeah, I remember those change they happened quite rapidly, and
yeah.
nobody prepared not a single person prepared me for that. Nobody came to me and told me anything about that. I just woke up one day and there were the changes, and I had no idea what was going on.
Well, do you know the clinical name for that? That's what I was trying to look for.
Is it puberty?
Well, it's more than that. It's just well, it is puberty, but like oh god, I forgot it. It totally skipped my mind. I don't know.
Oh,
Whatever.
I love oh my god, Paul McCartney is probably my favorite pop artist. Like, no way.
He
You
died.
can never have enough silly little love songs.
Is Paul McCartney still alive?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think he is. Is he the last Beatle?
Yeah, I think a lot of them are
He
gone.
put out a new album like a few years ago. It's kind of good.
I hope
Paul
he's still.
McCartney, he really has one of the keenest ears for music of anybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's still kicking it.
that's great. How old is he now? Like 90 something?
Um, 83, younger than I expected.
83. Wow. Well, yeah. Once he hits 90, he's gonna be in the hospital bed.
He's
If he
our
does,
parents, I guess our parents' generation.
oh yeah, totally. My parents were born in the 40s, and they loved the shit out of the Beatles when they were young. Everybody did, right?
Yeah, and with good reason, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Though I'm more of a Stones person. I appreciate the Beatles. I really do.
Yeah, they got some
But
good
just me,
numbers.
my taste is more for the Stones. They're just more in the genre and style
Like
that I
their early stuff was
turn
kind of
to
like
for when I want rock and roll.
yeah, dude, the Stones definitely hit home with that, and but
They're
like
still kicking too. Their new album was excellent. We
yeah,
wanted
dude,
that.
what's he
And I think
injecting
they're
himself
working on
with?
another one.
What's Mick Jagger and Keith Richards? What do they inject? What are they injecting themselves with to keep alive?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
insane, dude.
the same thing Stevie Nicks was injecting herself with for a while.
What was she doing?
I don't know. But that
Did,
woman did not
was there
age.
was there a rumor, or
Maybe
did
she
she
was
come
a
out and
witch.
so she was saying something about injecting herself with baby's blood or something?
Oh no, that's just me saying it. I don't know what's keeping her young for a while. There's
uh,
somebody else that never ages. I forgot who it was. I saw him the other day. And I'm like, damn, they do not age.
Adrenochrome.
I remember those from the 80s. Motley Crue, Rat, Poison,
Fuck that shit. I
Aerosmith.
never liked that.
Aerosmith was when it kind of started to get good, like less like gimmicky hair
Hmm.
metal and actually quality good music. And also Guns N' Roses. I think that's when the shift started to
I never got
like
into that
really
shit,
good
man.
quality classic rock. Scorpions, Twisted Sister,
I liked 80s music, no doubt, but I didn't like that 80s music.
hair bands.
No.
I think the Van Halen album, their 1984 album, was probably one of the greatest rock albums of the 80s. And Guns N' Roses.
Van Halen's album?
Yeah, 1984.
Oh,
The one with Jump on it.
you mean solo?
Hot for Tea. No, the group. Hey Track. The group, Van Halen.
Oh, I thought it was a separate character. I'm totally out of step.
Sammy Hagar. Yeah. And then David Lee Roth did that solo stuff for a while. It was kind of good. What was it? California Girls. Was there? I think there was one about Paradise.
Is my computer vibrating for you? Because it's making a lot of noise over
I
here.
don't hear anything.
All right,
I'm
good.
not hearing anything.
The background noise thing works finally. Unless can the crowd hear it? I mean, you know, don't bullshit me. Well, I could go back and listen to it and check for myself anyway. I don't need to. Although I never really do that. I never go back and listen to chats and stuff. When I
I
started
don't
out,
either.
I kind of did just to like see what I was like, and it was bad if I got drunk, but I didn't do it that often. I think the paneling has gotten me out of alcohol more than anything in my life, and I didn't even need AA.
Oh, how did that work?
I'm great. I haven't had any drinking for a very long time, probably since right after my father passed in Christmas. So, I mean, like that was, I didn't get loaded, but I had a half a bottle of wine, and that's a pinch for me, dude.
Or at least it wasn't half a box.
Oh yeah, fuck all that, dude. I'd be totally messed up. Like neurologically, it screws me up, so I don't want to mess with it anymore. And it has screwed me up even more, and I shouldn't have been drinking so much, going through this disease, you know. But I'm finally growing up. It took me a
Well,
while.
I mean,
Well,
good. That'll
yeah, it
only help you in the end.
yeah, I mean, absolutely. Um, I sound like that robot. Absolutely.
What robot?
Like, absolutely. Like he was like trying to agree with you, like when how he agrees with you.
Oh, Charlie. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
back to
it's
Charlie
a
the
little
Yes.
overzealous, a little bit.
Absolutely, you nailed it.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant question. Um, what
Uh,
great insight you have, Jeff. I mean, I can put the bitch mode back on.
is it still alive? Did it run out of time?
No, I'm conserving his minutes sake because I'm gonna try to use him for the evening stream as well. So I
That's
have to
good. Yeah, definitely.
as many
Yeah,
minutes as I can
gotta
available.
save his. Gotta save the gas.
Yeah.
Charlie's gas.
And then I tried Gemini last night, but it's awful. It sounds like a hello, this is Gemini. How can I
Yeah,
help
it's like too
can I
robotic
do for
sounding.
you today? Like, where's
It's too
Charlie? How come you don't have
monotonous.
a Charlie?
Yeah,
Who did you feed into your machine?
yeah, it's monotonous.
And then Grok, at some point, maybe I'll upgrade to Grok and get the unhinged version. I would play some. Macaulay uses it on his show, and I would play some of it, but I don't know how he even keeps his channel using it.
Oh man. Hey, can I get off here for a moment? I gotta go get something to drink. I need
Yeah.
some tea. Will you talk to Richard for a while? Or no, no,
Do
you
I do
gotta
what?
save its gas. But I'll be back.
Yeah, Track, come on up.
I'll be back.
You know you don't have to ask. It wasn't true, Sean. It's already been we've already debunked Pizzagate. It was not true. You're doing the myth making. Everybody, Epstein is one big myth making machine. People are going to gaze into it, the abyss of the Epstein files, and come up with any story they want to come up with. I don't care about any of it. None of that intersects my life. Even worst case scenario, there is a cabal of Satan worshiping adults that are sacrificing babies. Even if that's true, none of it affects my life. It's nothing I have to stress myself over or worry about. Y'all are just looking for ghost stories. What you know what I'm learning? The AI is showing me the two things that are most like in our deep in our lizard brains, what humans are most preoccupied with because of all the AI slop videos coming across. And that's animal attacks or rescues and home improvement, making their homes as comfortable and fancy as they can. I see hundreds of those videos a day come across my feed. Welcome, Track.
Yes, thank you for having me.
What's up? You off today?
Yeah, I'm off today, and I'm not going to be at work tomorrow either.
Oh, are y'all still having weather?
It's not the weather. My roof was leaking.
Oh, right. Did you ever get somebody to come out and
They,
give you
I'm
something
not sure
affordable?
if I'm not sure if I said it before. Um, but I got turned down twice by the insurance company.
The same one that
So today,
USAA, whatever.
Yeah.
So
So today
what does that mean?
this is what that means. Today the supplies were delivered. Um, Pallets of shingles and gutters to the tune of $20,000. Yeah.
Still don't understand why they're not gonna fix a leaky roof.
Well, from what I've seen is it takes a specific moment, a wind. It takes a specific hailstorm, a specific, uh, you know,
Oh, like, not ju
like
it has to be an event, not just wear and tear.
yeah. So
That's weird. Like, our home insurance company did wear and tear. Like, they replaced stuff just from wear and tear. Maybe it's the individual company or policy or something. But it's still weird to me that I mean, it's in everyone's interest to get the roof fixed. They're trying to protect the bank's asset.
yeah, I owe the bank over $150,000. Um, if I don't take care of this house, like I could get rid of it right now and make a profit because the housing market changed, right?
Oh.
However, I would basically be selling something that needed X, Y, and Z, and even with the cost of the roof, like I would still be making a profit. Be like, yeah, you buy this house, uh, it's gonna need apparently a $20,000 roof. I would still be making a profit if I got rid of this house because the market changed from when we got it to now. However, you know, getting rid of this house is not in our scope. This is our home. This isn't just a house. This is our home, and so the interest. You know, you talk about the interest and the insurance. Um, only with those extreme measures does the insurance step in to protect the interest of the bank, and they don't really care. Neither of them that a family lives here. So yeah, uh, debt, more debt. It's okay though. We're gonna be okay.
Hey, Track. Did you grow your beard back, Track?
Yeah, it is in the progress.
I saw some of it. That's pretty good, man. Look good.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe you could do a fundraiser with it to help offset.
Uh, Man, what would take a person 1 or 2 less than 2 minutes to do took me all that time to go downstairs to get a drink. That's how fucked I am. I just
It
realized. I mean, I know that I'm fucked, but it just made me realize coming up the steps on that goddamn chairlift. I'm thinking to get to my kitchen from my bedroom would have taken somebody less than a minute. It took me all that time, dude. I hate it. I hate it. I hate my life.
Don't hate your life. Love your life.
Well, if you
It's
lived in
hard.
my body, you'd hate
I
me,
mean,
buddy.
I don't know when you consider the alternative.
You know,
It's
life in general is hard, and nobody gets to wear your skin. Um,
Nope.
but you know that's kind of a big part of what Jeff offers here is if you can if you can't run your legs, you can at least run your mouth, and that is
it's my new
beautiful.
slogan.
That's why I'm here, and that's why I've been here, coming around for a long time, just because this paneling is perfect for me because I can't go anywhere anymore. I don't do anything anymore, and I basically live in a prison. But it's my house, and it's very dirty. It's
That's
Even
not.
with the lady, that lady that comes.
Oh man, those bitches, they really screwed up, and they just
Thought you
didn't come
liked
back.
her, the new one they got you.
Yeah, they're bitches, and so we're going with a new agency. And like I might have told you, I'm not getting my goddamn chairlift fixed, right?
Yeah,
So
you
that's
did
like
tell me
it
that.
to add on to the I got a new agency I'm gonna have to find with it. Well, this lady's gonna find it. And what comes next comes next. I mean, who knows? It's all up in the air. Life is changing big time.
well,
It does
I
that.
think the best, and I want the best for you. I can't
Yeah,
give it
brother.
to you.
Yeah, brother. Nobody can. Not a woman, not a man, not a pet. Although I'd love to have a pet, but I can't even take care of myself. I'd love to have a cat, but I can't bend over to scoop the goddamn box because I can't get bend over. And the thing will probably end up shitting and pissing all over the floor because of the last cat I had did that. But it was half serval and it was 22 years old and getting senile and really mean and peed everywhere and but I'd love to have a cat, but I know it would smell that and be like psst, or shit everywhere, you know. I just got this feeling because pets will do that. But it's been a long time. It's been since 2022. He died then. That's been a long time. So maybe they won't smell it. I don't smell it. I mean, it's, but cats can smell cat whatever.
Does it evaporate after a while? Like in 3 years, would it still be there?
Yeah, I guess it kind of would. And I got rid of that couch, and I don't think he he did it behind the couch. I
Maybe we
don't.
could ask Charlotte.
That smell would have been there, and Guapo's piss smelled so bad it was like beyond ammonia. It was awful. It was awful. That cat had some real bladder issues, and getting him to the vet was a no go because he was really dangerous. And I should have taken him to the vet, but he lived for 22 fucking years. I took care of him. That's all you got to do. Unless the cat has some problems, like mine did, but he was getting old, man. He was like in his 20s when he started like really getting bad. And that's old for a cat, dude. Especially
That
when three
is
species all mixed together.
terrible.
Domestic and Asian leopard cat, which is a little tiny cat that it's an Asian tree dwelling cat, wild cat, and it's bred with a serval, an African serval, which has big ears and it's beautiful and it's got cheetah spots and it's like the spare parts cat. You ever seen a serval like besides my half serval, Jeff?
Yeah, I've
No,
seen servals before. Not
Yeah, they're
pictures
beautiful.
and
it,
probably in zoos.
And it's cool, man. Like I've seen lots of YouTube videos of people that are taking these things. And I gotta say, whoever has the caracal needs to get rid of that caracal. That cat, it's another African cat with big ears, and it's not closely related to a serval, but it is because it's a cat and it's in Africa. But that thing is nasty as shit. It hisses all the time, and people just love that thing. And I'm just thinking to myself, this guy's getting off, woman or whoever is getting off on all these likes, having this cat that obviously should not be in a person's house. Like if a cat is acting like that, then you can't take care of it, right? And it's really sad to see, man. When you have a wild cat, you cannot, if it starts hissing like that, you can't have it. And growling, when it doesn't like you. Naturally,
Well,
it will not like a human being because it's wild. And I
the,
can deal
the,
with wild, but never full-blooded wild. Granted, I had 3/4 of the, nah, well, its father was full-blooded serval. Its mother was half Bengal or Asian leopard cat, ALC they call it, and half domestic. Why am I talking about my old cats?
I don't know. That's just where the topic drifted. Track, you were gonna say something?
yeah, it's the acceptance.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'd have to get a
whether
kitten.
whether, whether you when you bring a life under your scope, under your umbrella, whether it be a pet or you accept a child, um, you have to accept all the failures um, that come along with it, and
What do you
you
mean? The
well,
failures?
yeah.
What failures?
You can say that this wild animal uh, shits and pisses everywhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You
Oh,
can call this failures, but that is also its nature. Um,
Well, it was really old and it was really sick and
I am
not
a
doing
father.
good.
I
Pissing
have
all
to
over.
accept.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
have
I dealt with it and I used that spray, that natural enzyme spray. It gets rid of it real good. Well, not him, but human piss. Yeah.
it happens, and
What were you
you
saying
just
about
have
being a
to.
father?
It doesn't mean that you look at this and say get rid of it. No, that's what you said. You said get rid of it. No, there is no getting rid of anything under my umbrella.
Yeah, I think. Well,
I will
if
I
I was
will suffer.
I was talking about
I will suffer.
I'm sorry, I was talking about this person with a caracal, and every video it hisses at the person holding the camera, and apparently it's not. You can tell it's not happy at all, and everybody just likes and likes and loves it. They love it, and that's just it's really kind of sick that the person gets off on this because
I
I can
understand
see
that.
it's kind of
I
abuse the
understand.
way that I can see how angry it is and naturally angry too. That's the way it goes with these cats. You can't be around them like that. How this person
It,
is not bit and infected is beyond me.
it it is the leader that is unfit.
Yeah,
It is the
unfortunately,
leader exploiting.
it's very
Um,
unfortunate. Like people can. I know people that I've seen people that can handle wildcats living in their house, but that kind
Tiger
of
King.
that's obvious. Like the caracal is not something you want to deal with. It's like the kind of cat that doesn't like humans at all. And most cats, wild cats, don't like humans, but they really don't like humans. Even if you raise them as a baby, I've seen the growing up picture
well,
or videos.
and you know, children don't like their parents for the most part.
Yeah, well, these children certainly do not. And Guapo, he had his issues with me all the time, but like especially at the beginning, he was 7 months old when I got him. I was 21, and he lived with me until 2022. He died. The he got put down day before New Year's Eve because I didn't want him to have to suffer. He was dying. I could see it, and so I got him out there and got him put down.
I've
Um,
I've the dog in its last moments.
yeah,
Um, I
I feel
didn't just
bad.
hold it. I tried CPR. I
On the
did
dog?
everything. Yes.
Oh.
Is that, yeah, I guess that
Uh,
might be able to work. It might actually work easier than with a human because their chest is different. It might be easier. I never
it,
thought of that CPR on an
easy.
animal.
There is no easy in death. There is no painless death. There is no easy.
No, I mean giving
Um,
CPR on an animal would be easier than a human.
Do they have little like CPR dog dummies to try? I mean, I'm serious. Do veterinarians have to do it? I want to see what one looks like.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't. I wasn't saying. Yeah, I just didn't realize that you could do that on a dog.
oh,
they
this
sure do. Oh my God, they're canine mannequins.
Wow. So there's like is there a
Ugh,
practice book with it or a pamphlet?
I'm probably, but they come with
Man,
this little bulb.
so which
They
dog
you know
are you trying to bring him back to life? And
to
I'm
one
so
point.
sorry, man. That's bad, dude. That sucks.
Oh, to one point you could argue. You know, this is life, and we're trying to keep it keep it alive.
Yeah. And
At
they don't live
the
long, right?
alternative, um, you know, age takes everyone.
Yep. Yep.
The
And pets are actually good that I think
it,
children should have pets and be able to learn that death happens. And that's
these are
life.
loved ones. These are
Exactly.
loved ones.
Exactly, right?
Uh, you know, you know, you're gonna wind up watching your parents.
Yep.
You're gonna visit them wherever they are, and you're gonna hold their hand, and they will take their last breaths.
Yeah, the
And there's
last
nothing you
thing,
can do about it.
he just went
There
through
is
that.
nothing. You can do.
my mom and dad just died. My dad died in December, my mom died in August. And my mom, she held my hand, and it wasn't the day she died, but I saw how bad she was suffering, man. I've never seen anything like it. They had lung cancer so bad. Oh my God. Just thinking about it
And, you
is
know,
haunting.
it's kind of that. There's a beautiful disconnect, and I say that respectfully. There's a beautiful disconnect that you know, most of the animals that we keep as pets don't have the lifespan,
Of
and
humans,
so
yeah.
you will witness them go.
Yeah.
And
It
uh,
kind of helped having pets pass. I think that helped me through life. I think that helped me be able to be ready for my parents passing. I think that might have helped me. Maybe. I'm pretty sure because it was really upsetting when my pets died. And but you get over
and
it, like with pets, you get over it real, not quick, but quicker compared to your parents. That is just pets and parents are two different kind of feelings in your heart, you know.
I have an uncle and an uncle, and they were going to see their grandbaby, their first grandbaby, and they passed through. And my aunt wasn't feeling so well, and they made it. They got to see the grandbaby, and uh, she didn't make it home. My aunt did not make it home,
Yeah.
and then after that, my uncle, uh, some people say, "Oh, you're a single man again," and naturally, you're naturally a single man. He built that house. He maximized everything, and then it wasn't 4 years later. It wasn't even 4 full years, um, and we lost him.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 years later.
No, that's
pretty good.
actually that's longer. My dad only made it 4 months after my mom
My
died.
grandparents went within a year of each other too.
But I don't know what killed them, and we have no answer. We don't know.
My grandmother, my grandmother lived 20 years longer than my grandfather, and she spent probably 10 years uh, assisted by an aunt, you know, uh, my mother's sister. And then once she went into a facility, it was it wasn't a year. It wasn't a year. She couldn't see you. She couldn't receive messages verbally, and then she took her
Yeah,
last breath.
that's hard, dude. Like, did she die with dementia or something?
She wasn't mobile.
Yeah.
Um, she wasn't any of these things. And I gotta say, sometimes the pets prepare you for the loss of human life,
Yeah,
because there's that disconnect between
that's right.
humans and these other animals. But having described to me, because I wasn't there, but having described to me the way that my grandmother went, um, it helped me in that moment that I watched this dog uh, say
So
goodbye.
it was like a backwards kind of like opposite of mine. Mine was the cat's dying helped me deal with my parents, and your grandmother dying helped you deal with your dog dying. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
I have
yes,
accepted
yeah.
that we go one day.
It relates,
Uh,
yeah, totally.
the the sometimes it's so easy to be like, oh, they made it so far. They made it so far. Um, to lay in a bed and lose all their cognition and all their functions, and then you just see them take their last breath.
Yeah.
Uh, my dog, just in the middle of the night, um, you know, it happened. Um,
How old was it?
some people are walking down the middle of the street. Some people are at work. Some people are in the middle of cooking dinner, and then it hits them. The end.
Yep.
Uh,
It just happened like suddenly, right? Yeah. How old was your
So
dog when it died? If you don't mind me asking.
13.
That's pretty old for a dog, I guess. Maybe it could have got, some get up to like what? I've heard some get to like 19, 20, but that's rare. And it's also rare with cats. Like my cat lived for 22 years, man. And it only saw a vet when it had bladder crystals and it couldn't piss. And it was funny. Well, it's not funny. It's just ironic that right after that, I started having issues peeing too. But that had to do with my MS, and I didn't realize I had MS. That there was something wrong. I was like, what the fuck? And I looked at Dr. Google. I talked to Dr. Google. I just typed in all this shit and tried to figure out what was wrong with me. And I thought, well, either I've got alcoholic neuropathy or multiple sclerosis. And the latter won out. And thank God, but alcoholic neuropathy, I mean, that takes somebody who drinks a handle a day, you know? I didn't do that. I drank a lot, but not that much.
Nino, you got that joke for us?
What's that?
I'm talking to Dino in the chat.
Yeah, what's the joke?
I don't know. Oh, I remember that movie. Yeah, bake with him. I used to bake for fun growing up. It was very, I don't know what it was, but it was constructive at least.
It was,
Good morning, sir,
yeah,
or
dude.
evening, or afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Did you come to cheer us up?
I don't know. Let's find out. I got 2 jokes. So how
Oh,
funny they are, don't know. Let's see, but I remember the first one. What goes in hard and dry? It comes out soft and wet.
um, oh no,
Pasta.
depends.
Pasta. Pasta.
Oh,
You're eating dry
okay.
pasta, uncooked pasta.
I tell you, put what goes in hard and dry comes out
Yeah,
soft and wet.
and ramen noodles.
Pasta.
I thought you were talking about a bowel movement.
That would be shitty.
So much for the cheer. What's joke number 2?
Joke. Okay, right now I got to remember it.
Oh,
Talks amongst yourself while I'm remembering.
maybe I can get a joke from Charlie. I don't want to bring him up. It's gonna throw everybody's iPhones off.
Does it do that? Like when it starts talking, the iPhones will be like trying to answer the AI and shit.
So
Damn.
apparently there's all kind of issues with iPhones and StreamYard or YouTube or something, but people that come on here with iPhones are constantly having difficulties.
Does it
In
like
fact,
pick
I meant to look it
up
up and
signals or something, or like some sort of? Is it talking to it somehow?
Okay. Wait a minute. I got another one. It involves pasta.
Uh-oh.
What does a spaghetti noodle and a woman have in common?
She gets loose when she's wet.
Depends on the lady, I guess. But no, they both wiggle when you eat them.
There you go. Oh, dude, I had a girl that did.
spaghetti with the spaghetti wiggle. Is that what you call it?
Dude, I had a chick with a spaghetti wiggle.
My food is wiggling.
Man, I used to be good at that. Mm.
And eating spaghetti.
Wiggling and wiggling.
Eating spaghetti and eating, you know.
Pasta.
Pasta.
With a U in there. And you
Shells
drop the
cheese.
T and the A and add an S and a Y.
Now, well, what word starts with a C, ends with a T, has a U and an N in it?
Um,
I didn't pay attention.
Coconut.
yeah, that one.
You playing a game? I mean, are you playing one of those word games, like where you have to figure out, or you find with the letters you pick out.
Oh, the other one's that plays. What's it called? Words.
Oh yeah, like words with friends or not or something like
Yeah.
Kind of
that.
like Hangman.
Yeah,
You
kind of
put the
like that.
lime
Yeah.
in
Put the lime in the coconut, mix it all together.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, Dina, what
all of a
you have
sudden,
going on today? How's the weather there?
all of,
It's
all of a sudden,
cold.
you get a margarita.
You got what?
A margarita.
Man, I haven't had one of those in forever.
Either.
Margarita.
Man, Jeff,
That might be the one drink I might actually try again at some point.
I'll tell you about something I think you'll love to death. It's called Bolthouse Farms Vanilla Chai. My God, this stuff tastes so good. I put it down too quick.
What's the brand?
Bolthouse Farms.
Old
And
House.
they maybe sell it at your grocery store, maybe not. Safeway had it. I don't. You guys don't have Safeway, do you?
Oh yeah, we do. I got a Safeway.
Yeah, look at
Never.
Safeway. They have Bolthouse Farms out here, and vanilla chai is, oh God, and it's good for you too. Well, it's argued, soy
Maybe we
protein.
can get a sponsorship.
I mean, as much as this shit as I drink, I mean, my dad would buy me all of this stuff, and because I wanted it, and I didn't know how much it was, and it gone up in price so much I didn't realize it. Now I realize it. My bank realizes it. I dropped about $200 on groceries today, but I got enough for about a week and a half, so I'm good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I got stuff. I got plenty of they the deli roast beef was pretty cheap. That was like a few bucks for a quarter pound of roast beef. So I got like 3 separate packages of roast beef, and I put 2 in the freezer because they freeze well. They don't stay in the fridge too well for long at all.
Freeze your beef.
What's that?
You freeze your beef.
Yeah, deli meat. Yeah, because
Oh,
deli meat doesn't last in your refrigerator because it's fresh meat and it's not
does
doesn't
that
have
eat
a
it?
bunch of shit additives to make it stay fresh forever. That's the downside to fresh deli or that cold cut meat. If it's in a package, it's full of all kind of nitrates and all kinds of whatever the fuck.
Oh, I don't care. Americans don't care about any of that. We eat it.
Oh, I know the people eat that shit up, but I prefer the deli because it's not doesn't have all that shit in it. All the ingredients on the package. It just has the beef, and that's what it is.
It's pure cow.
Yeah, I mean, God knows if it's lab grown meat. I mean, that's a different story. I don't know because
Out it's slab grown.
that's a new thing for these fucking technocrats. They
I don't know of any lab grown meat though that's made its way to the store. They have that vegetarian section with all the meat substitute and stuff. Maybe some of that's lab grown.
Yeah, I mean, like now that lab grown meat, like Bill Gates, but now he can't get much in on much of anything because he's fucking busted. Stupid fuck. Did you hear about that?
Oh no, I did not.
Like,
I don't
Oh my
know Bill
God, Bill Gates,
Gates.
dude. Jeffrey Epstein gave him some Russian whores to fuck around with, and he got some STDs. And dude, check
Oh
this
no, I
out.
didn't hear about this.
Oh, check this out, man. He was trying to figure out ways and talking online or on talking while he's playing a video game with Jeffrey Epstein about how to um like give her the uh something to protect her from STDs, like some kind of pill or something without like her
Yeah,
knowing.
I'm looking it up now. So far, it's internet gossip because there's no evidence to corroborate it, and he denies it. So it's just
No.
part of the
Well,
Epstein
yeah,
file.
they both deny it, but, like, they don't deny I mean, she doesn't deny it. Melinda, like, she's more open about but she doesn't talk about it, but she just says, "Yeah, there's some bad shit," or, basically. Paraphrasing. Yeah.
yeah,
He he's a sick motherfucker, dude.
she's talked about some hard times in their relationship.
Yep. He goes around
Let's say
fucking
lab-grown meat is not widely available and can be expensive.
Yes, and that's
So
disgusting.
the FBA did approve. They did clear it for
Yes, they
approval,
did.
but it's not like a mass market right now.
Now they have like
You probably have to
random.
go out of your way to find it.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's like random like restaurants that do carry some of it, but like I don't know of any. I won't eat it. But although who knows what we're eating all the time. Like there's like 3D printed chicken in
You don't
Campbell's.
think we're eating cow, like just normal meat?
Well, you've heard of well, there's all kinds of shit, man. I mean, just whatever. It's really, really cow. I can. It tastes like meat, and it just like I think it's meat. It's sliced. It's so well. It
It's one
looks
of
like it's
those.
like
That's one of those
seafood.
things. They create a company. They create a company, and the company is called 100% Beef. That is the company name,
Oh yeah.
and so that is the marketing scheme. That is not what they are giving you.
Oh, I right. I mean, like
Are you saying there's a real company called this or hypothetical?
Um, that this is reality.
oh, this tastes
There's
like
a
beef to me, man. Like I know what beef tastes like, and I know what they try to pull off as beef tastes like, and it doesn't taste like beef at all. Like these
well, just
fucking
keep eating the
McDonald's
stuff
and
that tastes like
fucking
beef.
all these Burger King, all that bullshit.
McDonald's burgers make me sick. I don't
Oh
know. I
yeah,
don't know if they're
they're
beef or not, but
disgusting.
there's something in them I cannot eat. And my whole body feels sick for like a half a day after I eat any
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
McDonald's meat.
that's your body telling you something, bud. Holy shit.
I do remember they used to like growing up, the rumor was they put worm juice in the Big Macs, and I was so paranoid to eat Big Macs after that. It was one of my favorite foods.
Man, like who knows, man? Like I think I don't think back then maybe, but nowadays, who knows what the fuck they're doing, man. It's disgusting. You heard about the Campbell's chicken soup, didn't you?
No, and I'm not sure I want to because I eat Campbell's chicken soup
Oh,
pretty
don't eat it anymore,
frequently.
dude. Don't eat it anymore.
No, what a all right, give it to me like slowly in little
All right,
doses.
well, there's something about the chicken, and that's, I
Each
have
of
to
those
tell
little
you what
cube
it.
chicken, uh,
Yeah,
the little cube pieces
it's
of chicken flakes.
well, it's real, and it came out just recently. In fact, the vice president of the company was talking about it and said he wouldn't eat it, and because of the fact of what it is, and it's not real. It's not real chicken. It's 3D printed, 3D printed chicken. It's made in a lab.
You know,
Let's see.
I
I'm
just
seeing
had this
something now
conversation.
about the apparently they recorded somebody. ranting. That doesn't mean. Let me see the context for it.
This is a VP or something that was getting let go or
Yeah.
something along those lines, and he was pissed. So he was,
Bioengineered meat. I don't want eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. Yeah, but this
That's
could just
right.
be rhetoric.
Well,
I just had this conversation with my wife. We have a Wendy's near us, and if you get
they used to be
the
good. They
classic,
taste like shit.
it-
Sorry, go ahead.
if you get the classic chicken sandwich, you get a flaky breaded chicken breast on a sandwich. But if you get the value menu chicken sandwich, it is just a large chicken nugget.
Yeah,
And
Which
the
is all
chicken
that chicken paste that's compressed into
it's
a
Yeah,
it's all
compressed,
blended
yes.
up and put back together.
Campbell says it does not use 3D printed chicken.
Well, they say that they have to cover their asses.
They're not going to say, yeah, we do.
Yeah, of course.
Well, they're not gonna lie and then get caught lying either. This can be verified. I trust if they're willing to go out in public and say
Yeah,
their chicken
yeah,
is
you could
real,
go
then
and buy a
it's real. They're
can
not
and
gonna take the
figure it out.
risk.
Well, just keep on eating it, buddy. Keep on eating.
and so I also come from the food service world, and the providers, there's tiers to it. So just like on the menu, if you pay $8 for a chicken sandwich versus
Chicken,
$2
right?
for a
Yeah,
sandwich,
yeah.
but
Versus
that's where your
reconstituted, yeah.
restaurants, they all come from the same place. There is a warehouse that has frozen people that are marching around there,
Green.
filling these orders. And it's
And
like, hey,
they got Eskimos doing it.
well,
Frozen people.
there are people just like me that are marching around there,
Oh shit.
giving
I'm gonna put you on
you
mute.
tiers of
FDA,
availability.
Colin.
They're doing what? The frozen people are doing what?
They they are providing tiers of availability. You
Yeah, all
know,
I
so
imagine they're doing
like when they send the National Guard, those guys really don't know what the fuck they're doing. When they send the full army, yes, they know what they're doing, but they're just following orders. But when you send a tier 1 element to a place, it takes 10 dudes to do what? Take a president out of his house and convert that
Are we still
to
talking about chicken?
yes. There are tiers to it. Do you want real chicken? How about this? How about you buy a chicken, you raise the chicken, you kill the chicken, you cook the chicken. That's how you get real chicken.
Yeah, there you go. Can't do that
Because
out here.
everything below doing it yourself,
It's still chicken. It's just processed.
yeah.
Garbage.
And are you okay with the process? And at what level of
I don't eat
processing?
McDonald's chicken nuggets after seeing that video with the pink chicken paste.
Yeah, it's gross, man.
But I'll eat a Wendy's chicken sandwich because I can tell that it's chicken. I'll eat Kentucky Fried Chicken because it seems like real chicken.
Well, as long as it's not reconstituted, it looks like chicken, real chicken.
It started with potatoes. It started with potatoes.
There you go, like mashed potatoes.
It's well known that it is so much easier to take you know, less beautiful potatoes and to mash them up. And when you mash them up, you can print them into any shape you want.
That's right.
It's a very efficient way to use potatoes that might normally get thrown out.
Yeah.
And there's a
Pringles.
market for it because none of this stuff would be happening if people weren't lining up with their dollars to pay for it.
Pringles, Ruffles with ridges. It's all printed potatoes.
Ruffles with ridges is printed? I didn't know that. I knew about the Pringles. We had
Come on,
Pringles
man.
growing up, though. Like, that was a normal part of our childhood. We didn't care.
And
And
those
they had
are
those,
not
like,
cut.
shoestring fries in the can. That's probably...
I wonder how
McDonald's French fries are not julienne cut.
You in dark
They are
territory now.
squeezed out. They are squeezed out, processed mush.
Yeah.
Well, they are the best squeezed out processed mush fries out there around. I can't get enough of it. In fact, I might go get me some McDonald's fries today. Oh
They
my
used
God, I
to
haven't
be
had
better
some
though,
forever.
man. When they were using tallow, they were so much better.
Processed mush.
If they're
Well, if
fresh,
it's good
they're
enough
better.
for Donald Trump.
If they're hot
Well,
and fresh,
I'm
they're
not saying
good.
it's not delicious. You know, again, I come from this world, and making something delicious versus where it comes from. You know, some people eat cow tongue.
Yep.
Oh, I know. Like, the
Making it
culture I come
delicious.
from, none of the
It
stuff
does-
you're describing is grosser than the stuff I grew up eating. So none of that bothers me. Hey, Mike.
What up, man?
Yeah, I knew a Cajun who used to talk about cow heart all the time. He loved cow heart.
I grew up on potted meat sandwiches. That was one of my favorite foods growing up until I read the ingredients. I
Right.
love that stuff. Oh, take care, Dino. Thanks for the joke. Oh, because
What happened?
Mr. P, would you consider any other option beside iPhone? He's always getting caught by that.
Dude.
Welcome.
Some dude's got to drop off as soon as I pop up on panel, bro. They already know the audio is going to be a problem, man. Like,
You
shit
sound
is
good.
wild.
You sound fine.
No, it's not that. It's when somebody drops off the panel and you have an iPhone, you can't hear anybody when that happens.
I got you.
Yeah, it's like a dumb StreamYard fucking.
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
know.
StreamYard, dude. StreamYard sucks a lot of the time, but it's free, I guess, or unless you pay for it.
Or it's definitely not free.
Definitely not free.
Well, it's
Yeah.
StreamYard is providing all of you this experience right now. So
It's free for
much
me,
as it
dude.
sucks, it's
But
the reason you sit
there
here.
are payment tiers, so I don't do that. I don't pay for it.
I'm not even sure that it's StreamYard. I think it's just Apple and StreamYard. I think Apple updated something and StreamYard they just don't play nice together right now.
Oh,
I
it
don't think it's
started
like
after an update.
Yeah, I think that it used to be so much better. I don't know what the fuck happened to it.
well, they came
Are
out with
you
the iOS 26 or whatever the stupid they like jumped like a bunch of generations, and then when they came out with that huge update, that's when we started having problems.
Shit,
are
man.
you cooking for us today? Are we getting a lesson?
I'm just making a cheeseburger, man. It's not that
Oh,
deep.
is it with real beef, real cow?
Yeah,
Oh
Nothing
yeah.
like real
Is that a
cow.
hole in the meat?
that's how they. I don't know. That's how they when you get ground beef, man. That's how they do it, I
They
guess.
put holes in it now?
Yeah, it comes with a free asshole
Did not know.
and the asshole that makes it. Anyways, what are you guys talking about?
Nasty food.
Yeah.
fake chicken, fake French fries, fake potato chips. Not really
3D
fake, but
3D printed chicken.
reconstituted. Oh, Track just did it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh,
Can
I
you
can
hear
still
us?
hear him. Fuck
Oh,
you,
you can hear
Track.
Busker too?
Nice try, asshole.
I wonder why it worked this time.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
we're
you go.
Gucci now.
I can't find my fucking lighter. Oh
You've been
shit!
flicking it all day, all morning. Well, all
How
this
do you
is
guys
doing
make
is
your
making me hungry.
yeah, I was gonna say, how do you guys make your burgers? You throw
I make them through the drive-through.
ooh,
I don't
I
really eat
used,
burgers.
solid
I
choice.
used to like
I can't remember the last time I had a burger.
add some kinds of herbs, spices, garlic, and all that in the ground beef, and sometimes jalapenos is good in ground beef, and like all kinds of shit. You can do a lot of stuff with it.
Hmm.
You're frying them up? Are you grilling them or air frying them or?
I think I'm gonna cook them on a cast iron.
There you go.
I would love to cook them outside, but that shit is fucking. That involves unburying a grill and praying there's gas in there, and let's use
Yeah,
this guy right here.
that sounds like a bitch, dude. Yeah, that looks good, dude.
Oh, look how well seasoned.
Dude, this has been passed down in the family for a while, apparently. I didn't even know that. And then they were like, yeah, but your father's grandmother gave him this pan. I was like,
Holy
holy
shit, dude.
shit.
It looks pristine, dude.
Yeah.
That looks
Well, they
good.
season it every night. I mean, so like, or not every night, but every time we use it, we do the whole put the olive oil in and, you know, cook it until it seasons. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Do you use olive oil to cook stuff with?
I mean, yeah, I'm Italian, so it's kind of like part of the deal. Like we're
Oh, I
like
thought
in
you
our
were Mediterranean. Or
well, I'm
where did you
Sicilian, so Sicilian is like I'm Sicilian and
I did
then
not know that.
Irish. Yeah.
I totally did not know that. I thought
Really?
you were yeah, I thought you were like Arabic or Mediterranean.
Well, it's funny because my DNA shows up as Mediterranean, but my family comes from like Sicily. But the thing about Sicily is and it's not just Sicily; it's Sicily and Ireland. But they Sicily was conquered by quite a few different.
Moors.
Well, Moors are one of them, but Moors are the big one that makes us look Arabic for sure. But there's just a ton of culture
You're
in
very
Sicily.
mellow for a Sicilian, not like all the other Sicilians we get on here.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say, man, you're a really mellow Italian.
Maybe it's but
And
the
you're
Irish are
you're not a narcissist either. You're not a brave.
No, I escaped that fate, I guess.
we all
Although,
have
like,
some.
yeah, well, I was gonna say, I think I'm like we all have some kind of narcissistic
Yeah,
trait,
that's
but
right. That's right. But some people have it to a level you can't stand.
yeah,
You
Yeah, I
know?
just stay away from those people
Yeah, those
when I'm not
people
dating.
suck.
I think my mom has like a problem with like forgetting that she's got paprika at the house because this is like the fourth paprika thing she's bought, and she's got a brand new one right here, and then she's got another one right here.
Oh,
She literally just
You
bought
use a
this.
lot
I'm
of
like,
paprika.
but like, I think she just forgets she has it, dude. It's crazy.
paprika.
Wild, bro.
It's kind of excuse me. I should mute myself.
You're right.
Can of cough.
Well, what's up with you? What you have going on today?
Today I got a lot of shit done, but I got it done early. I had
That's
like a
always good.
doctor's appointment. Went to an AA meeting.
Do you do that online or you go in person?
Both depends on where the meeting is and how available I am to get to one. But if I just can't get to a meeting and it's like I need one, which is like pretty much every day, I just go to one online. You know, find it
Yeah,
helpful.
that's so good that they have that now. That when
Oh
did it
my
start?
god! And dude, it's like every 15 minutes there's one somewhere in the country. So I mean, you could just if you just need one right on the within 15 minutes you can be on one. I mean, it's how beautiful is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Now they'll
Yeah,
probably have
I
AI
can't
meetings.
relate to that because yeah, I mean I quit drinking, but I was drinking hardcore, but I quit. I
Yeah.
didn't go to AA.
I mean, not everybody needs it, dude. Like I wish that everybody could be like you and just hey, you realize, hey, I don't want to drink like this or I don't like it or whatever your reasoning is, and then just put it down, you know?
Well, I think my thing, I have multiple sclerosis, so but that pretty much has the whip and chain or ball and chain, whatever.
There you go.
It tells me, okay, you can't do this no more. So I just said, fuck it, I can't do it because
Yeah.
it doesn't do a new neurogenic bladder or bowel any good at all. I could deal with it for 20 years, but my time is done. No more booze.
Yeah.
RW wants to know how AA helps you other than giving you an hour that you can't drink. Which I
Um
guess if you're doing it from home, you technically could even drink during that hour.
yeah, so really what it comes down to is like it's about like what people are like sharing. So like I don't know, it's something about every meeting that either somebody says something that I like am going through that I relate to, and or like there's like a reading that like is really relevant to like something specific that's happening. And I don't know, it just like when I get through that and then I also share what's going on in my head and get it out of my head, I feel like I'm just lighter when I leave, and the compulsion has like lessened. That's really the only way I can describe it cuz um you
That's
know, it,
that's good, man.
yeah.
Whatever works, man. That sounds like it works
But I mean, I'll be honest, like
for
it's
you.
not always been like that for me. Like I've been to meetings that like just didn't do it at all, and I was like, these guys are a cult, and I just don't like. I'm not relating to these 40-year-old or
Yeah.
40-year sober people, and it's just not working for me. But then like something just when you get to a real low point, and then these people start really telling their story, like suddenly you're actually hearing them for the first time, and they are actually telling you like some really amazing shit that if you can listen long enough, it helps. So that's the long answer. Whoop, it's getting warm.
Yeah, man. Everybody's got their own thing that can help them out, and then you got one. And that's good, man.
Yeah,
Whatever
'cause
helps
I
you
was
out, dude. My sister's got Christianity, and that gets her through. And whatever. I mean, she's got to have what she's got to have. That's her thing.
also the concept of God eluded me last time, and this time it's really for some reason I just like I don't know. Instead of like really making a big deal about it, I don't think about it in terms of religion. I just think
Yeah,
about it in
me
terms of
neither.
like a higher power, you know?
Exactly, man. Me too. Religions can go to hell. Uh, because they just basically about control.
Well, religion is just a tool like anything else, and it's how individual people use it. But there's
Religious
plenty of
and
people that use
religious
religion in ways that help them and add to their life.
the
Right.
religious hierarchies are all about control, and that's what it echoes through every church.
My only issue with religion is like, I mean, they could do whatever they want, and I feel like a lot of religion does help people. My only issue is that I feel like it's divisive in the sense where, like, some groups won't tolerate other groups, even though their structure is like almost identical, and they have very similar beliefs. They may call them different names and different things, but like we're all like kind of on the same page. But religion seems to, like, I don't know, that just seems to separate us. That's my only issue. But I think, it's nothing is black and white, right? I mean, there's
You
good
know,
and bad to everything.
it's so weird. Like there's so many different denominations, I guess you call them,
Right.
in Christianity. There's so many, and it's just so weird. Like the Irish are crazy. Like the Protestants versus the Catholics. It's just so crazy, man. But in America, we got our whole bunch of Lutherans, Methodists, whatever, what name you like,
They
on
don't really fight each other, I don't think.
snake handlers, and they're all based off of the Christian faith. And there's lots of good words in the Christian faith, I gotta say, but you know, a lot of it's common sense that people should use.
Oh, that's
But
the other thing I love about AA is like what you don't realize about the readings is it's more of like it's less about like not drinking and more about like a way to live. And that's similar to like the way the Bible is. It's like, there's a lot of like lessons in there, stories, great writing, but they're teaching you a lesson about something in life.
I guess,
And that's another thing that I forgot to add is to like, I don't know, just get your like think about like something like when you're wrong, promptly admitting it, you know, and like just like living that way, like not letting things build up. That's considered like a maintenance step, but like that's a way of living. That's not just alcohol. you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I don't know.
totally.
I mean, that's something I'm used to expecting from most people in my life.
You would think, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a common courtesy, but I don't know that you're necessarily getting it from a lot of people today. You know, it depends on what people you keep around, I guess.
Yeah, I think that is a lot of it.
Yeah,
Um, I'm very selective about my social group. I filter out what I don't want.
that's a good thing, dude.
Yeah, man.
I seen you talking to Charlie about something today. I thought it was fun. Oh yeah, you were you were teaching Charlie to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it stuck.
I almost
Next
felt
time I
bad. I
bring
wanted to
him
be
up,
like,
we'll find
I
out.
wanted to be like, Charlie, it's not because we just want you to shut up when and we want to like abuse you. It's like there's a show going on and you're actually interrupting the show. Like I'm sitting there trying to like make Charlie not feel bad. I'm like, what's wrong
And
with
the
me?
irony is he knows this because he's the one that's always strategizing with me on all these ways to manage my panel and the conversations on it. So he's the one helping me manage other people's conversations. So he knows this. He also
um,
knows how to spell strawberry. You stupid machine.
well, I gotta tell you, man. This is my first cell phone ever. My brother bought me it a long time ago on his plan. I didn't start using it until recently, and yeah, like it's not that intelligent. You can tell like you can speak what you want written. You know what I mean? You can like speak
To
what
speak
you
to
want.
text, yeah.
Yeah, to text, and it totally a lot of the time doesn't understand what you're saying, and it like gets the words wrong and all kinds of shit. It's not intelligent. iPhones are not intelligent. If that's what it
Is this an
stands for.
iPhone?
Yeah, it's a well, it's brand new, and it's more expensive than my brother's, he said. And I thought his looked pretty damn fucking, I don't know, man. I'm not a cell phone person till now. And so, yeah, it definitely has the AI on my fucking television is better at picking up language than the phone. That's bad.
Well, have you gone through the process of setting up Siri and training it a little bit?
No, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know. Can you?
Because that does have an impact. So like when you set up Siri, you have to like there's like a series of like words that you have to like say, and it like recognizes your voice a little bit better. And then like if you don't do that step, like I noticed that it's not really you're not getting a great response.
Yeah,
Um,
I gotta
but
figure.
uh,
Yeah, I
but
gotta.
in fairness though, it has gotten worse over time. Like they used to be better at it, and I don't
Damn.
know, there's something going on where it's just not as good as it used to be.
Is there like like an app or something you have to use, or like? Because I don't know what the fuck to do with this thing because this is all new to me. And I'm
Yeah.
46, dude. And I really haven't had any urge to get a cell phone. Watching everybody with their glowing rectangles, it's just like, and then you like lose lots of conversation because people always want to look at their goddamn iPhones. You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
the
crazy
modern
that you
world, though.
just
Nobody wants to talk to strangers
exactly.
anymore.
Go ahead.
It's been going on forever.
Ooh, I hear that hamburger.
It smells
What
good.
made you all of a sudden decide to like start using a phone though randomly?
Well, my brother had a phone that he thought, oh, I needed a cell phone, and it's a good thing he did because my Wi-Fi went out, or it went out because Comcast cut it off. So I had to be in constant communication with Comcast, which is hard as shit. Sending you a
Got
call
it.
to see to talk to people that can't speak English, and that's the way that goes. And it was a help, like just by chance all through my parents dying and like I've really gotten to not to really my vision's not good enough to read. I
Mm,
magnifying glass maybe, but it's
yeah,
so fucked up that I can't do anything like that. Like it's better than I thought, but it's not. It's not. Yeah, whatever.
that sucks, dude.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Shit. But man, that burger smells good, man.
You smelling it from over here?
Imagine what it's probably smells good, man. Yeah, dude. I love burgers, dude. I haven't had a burger in a long, long time. A real burger. And screw, I'm done with junk food altogether. All of them.
Yeah.
Even
Nothing like a good homemade burger though, dude.
yeah, good. Nothing like it, man. Even cold,
That's
it's in the fridge, like it's even still good.
I hate a cold burger.
like what was I gonna say? The one burger place I will go to though, that I actually enjoy fast food wise is Burger King. And
Oh yeah.
they do actually do a pretty decent job for fast food anyway, uh,
Yeah, I mean,
making it
like that.
taste good.
They used to taste different. They're not what they used to be, but it is what it is, man. The beef, however they get it, and it's not like it used to be. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And same with all the fast food restaurants. It's weird how Checkers can taste like the beef can taste exactly like fucking a Whopper. And
Mm,
Whopper, and like the fact that it has this weird off flavor that's just kind of like not like it's different. It's not like what it used to be.
I haven't
How old
had
are you?
Burger King in
How old
forever.
are you, dude?
Maybe I'll go try it today.
Late night Mike, how old are you?
oh, I'm 39 in a couple days actually.
So you're close enough. So you remember the early days. I mean, if you can remember, it doesn't taste like it used to.
Yeah. Well, what is like it used to, right? I mean, what is
Right?
like it used to be?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you can't get it like a refrigerator used to be like a
Yep.
tank that you couldn't kill in 40 years, and now you'd be lucky if you
Yep.
get 10
Yep.
years out of the thing.
Exactly. Same with everything, man.
Look at
Everything.
these prices.
Washers,
My
dryers.
God,
everything.
$10.99 for a burger.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
so
that nuts, bro?
stupid, man. It's fucked up. It's like, dude, they're gonna lose. Like they're gonna lose. They should for that fucking price.
Hamburger is almost $3 just for one of their little
Man,
tiny.
fucking, I got my sister went shopping for me, and I wanted to see how much the Ensure was, and a 4-pack of Ensure Complete was $16, man.
A
Four
how much pack?
4-pack of these little bottles. I mean, granted, it tastes great, and it's healthy, or
Yeah.
supposedly. If
Yeah.
and but fucking $16 is way. Well, I'm at
Yeah, that's a
Safeway,
lot.
like she's like, I'm at Safeway, it's more expensive here. And even if they went to it, if she found it in another place, it would only be what, $1 cheaper. It's going to be high anyway, no
Yeah.
matter what. But still, that's just out of control. Fucking prices are really going off the charts, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like crazy though because it's hard to um it's like how do you balance everything, right? Because you are seeing wages go up. So these companies have to, like they have to make a profit. So it's like how do you balance out like the need to like please like shareholders, meet expenses, provide higher wages, and then keep prices down,
Right.
you know. But I think the problem innately comes from like not just like their wages, but like the fact that the average like wage in general for people just hasn't kept up with expenses.
That's right. Yeah, man.
So, it's like everybody's going through this thing where, like really prices, I'd say are right where they should be, but people's incomes are not where they should be, which is why everything seems so astronomical, especially since COVID. That's when it really
Yeah,
shot
COVID,
up.
that really fucked everything, man. That whole thing, that whole shabacle.
You guys
So,
hear about the new one that's coming out of India,
oh
Oh,
yeah, what's it called again? Shit,
the Nipah virus or something?
Nipah. We're gonna get Nipah now.
which has been confirmed. Let's see. The virus can be. Oh, it's deadly.
Supposedly, it's more
Oh yeah,
deadly
and
than
when things jump from animals to humans, that's where I get nervous.
yeah.
And this is
Gain
what
of
the Nipah
function.
is.
That's all it is, man.
Zoonotic virus from fruit bats.
Yeah, from fruit bats, right? That's just like COVID's from fruit bats or something, right? That's bullshit. It's man-made. It's bullshit.
We don't know that it's man-made. It's from
Well,
fruit
we'll
bats.
find out, man. We'll find out. But I put my bottom dollar on it. If it
I see
comes
your
through,
comment.
dude,
Sorry, I was reading this comment by it's RARW.
RW.
It's yeah. It says because I wish words help me, but it never has. Yeah, because I mean, words in itself is like if you're waiting for the right words, that you're just not gonna. That's not gonna happen. It's a combination of like kind of like getting to your bottom, like your life becoming extremely unmanageable, your inability to like make like life decisions because you just can't like think clearly, like, and then it gets to the point where you go in there and you're just so desperate for any relief. And then that's when the words start hitting. And it really doesn't hit into that point. Because otherwise it just kind of sounds like wah 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 wah.
what was this? What was the
No, I
comment?
just seen that comment and I was like, I feel that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're saying that the words just don't, it never has helped. And I get that feeling, dude. I really do. Because you're talking to somebody that's had a 20-year opiate problem. So I get it.
Damn, dude. Man, I bet that's a lot of constipation too. Holy shit.
Yo, a lot of people don't know that, bro. But like, yeah, no, that's a struggle, man.
Yeah, man.
Not anymore, but
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even need like a long time on them. I mean, just like pills or whatever I'm snorting, or was way back in the day. It was just off and on. I'd get the constipation going on. That was my first experience with pill constipation, and I can't imagine like an ongoing opioid constipation. That's got to be hell on
Well,
wheels.
you had to learn how to like you had to learn how to eat, and then like also like stay hydrated
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, man,
do things that will like assist,
damn straight. Need plenty of
Um,
real water. I mean, like coffee ain't gonna help it, but water will definitely help.
I mean the secret is just not to use period, but
Right?
there's like I found like ways like because it can be dangerous, and I found ways that like if you stay in this like state of withdrawal for long enough, like your body inevitably just like can't hold on to things. There's like all like little tricks I learned to keep things moving. But
Keep
that's
your mind from cracking, right? Like keep it.
yeah, because dude, there's a lot of that's like a secret like epidemic in that in that community where like there's especially real rough addicts, like they've had like colostomy bags and like
Oh shit, dude.
you know what I'm talking about, and that's like imagine that, bro.
Yeah. Well, I can actually because I think that might be coming from me because I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's
I,
going on with you? You just had is that just like a genetic thing, or is that brought on from
well, multiple sclerosis, and nobody knows where it comes from.
got it?
But there's lots of theories, and it's neurological hell. Like I have a neurogenic bowel, neurogenic bladder. Can't shit, can't piss. It's hell, man. And I will need
Jeez.
colostomy. I probably need a ureterostomy as well. At that point, I don't know if I want to, stick around.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. I gotta go with what comes, and neurologically, I don't know how that would feel like just in general having that because going through the muscles and all that spasm all the time, having that, dude, that would fuck me up.
I don't know what you mean though. Like I kind of don't understand like what you're
Oh,
saying.
there's
Like
the neurological issues like everywhere in your body, like your nervous system controls everything. It can, and if like MS is like the transmission kind of fails because it can't make it to the nerves, and neurological transmission like that once it's broken, there's a hole in the lining of the wire, basically. That's what it's
got
like.
it.
Yeah, like the many holes in the line in the wires. It's kind of a good analogy, I guess.
Yeah, it's something I've never really understood. Like I've met people that have it, but it seems like a very complicated,
Yeah, it's fucking
misunderstood.
weird. It's like the myelin sheath. It protects all your nerve transmissions and stuff. And if you don't have that transmission, then everything gets kind of wonky, bad, wonky, really bad.
Like something that small can have such a large effect on the entire body is insane.
Well, small. It's all relative when it comes to that. Like you could have a big lesion on your spine. I have one as big as a snake. My one of my first MRIs back before they had digital. It was like a big slide, and
Yeah,
yeah,
You have your burger?
about to rip into this thing right now, brother.
this is not good food
I
talk.
have me out at Burger King today.
Oh, I can eat whatever, dude. You could be talking about the worst
You
thing
get
I
to
could
see
still
it?
eat. I mean,
Oh,
Let's
oh
see
my.
that burger.
mm,
Oh man, that
Yeah.
looks good.
Very
got
motivating.
sesame seed bun. What kind of brand is that?
That's a good question. It's
Is it Martin?
Anzio's? No, it's not. Martin would be my preferred. Anzio's and Sons. But no, Martin's is the best, bro. Anything,
Yeah,
any
Martin.
potato bread by Martin's. Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah, Martin and the potato bread and the sesame seed buns. They have them. Like I don't know if they still do, but they did when I was making burgers back in the day. And those are good, man.
Yeah, my mom's made a amazing chicken soup. She like put in these like chicken. They're like shoulders or like I don't know. There's a lot of dark meat with bones in it, and she had like these like four sections that she got, and she just threw them all in the water. And then it was like sweet potato, carrots, sorry, squash, carrots, um, then like a whole branch of like of thyme, some rosemary.
Oh, cool,
Um,
dude.
dude, it was like a fucking, and as you're like mixing the soup up, you just see like the branch of thyme, and it just looks so cool. And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
oh my
man.
god, bro, I've been like pounding that soup, and it just makes me feel so good, dude.
Do you have
Food
the
is definitely medicine.
do you have the recipe in your mind, or do you have like or does she have it written down? She just knows it.
Chicken soup is one of those things where once you understand the concept, it's put in whatever you like.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now,
Really the biggest thing is the stock, which is putting the chicken and having the bones
uh,
and letting that cook because that's where you get your flavor from. And then it just comes down to, hey, do I like potatoes or do I like squash or do I want corn? Do I want, celery? And you just throw in there whatever works good,
oh yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, like bones, like even beef bones. If you're gonna make soup with beef in it, the beef like
Hmm.
bones like adds the flavor to it.
Yeah,
I
man, bone
remember my
broth is
dad.
huge.
Yeah, dude, my dad used to make good soup, and even I don't know if he'd put ham bone in it or not, but he would make soup with some kind of pork ham. I guess it was ham.
Mm.
But man, I love gumbo. Man, Jeff loves gumbo
I do if it's made right.
if it's
Most
made
people don't.
right. Exactly, dude. When I was in Louisiana, I couldn't. I mean, I liked it, but it was. I don't know. It was okay. I like that pre-made mix from Louisiana. That stuff. That's Cajun power.
Oh yeah, is it the powdered mix?
It's called Cajun Power, and it comes in jars. It's like it's all made up.
Oh, the roux.
Yeah, well, brew, and
'Cause
they
they
have.
have a gumbo mix now it's a pack. It comes in a powder and it has everything, not just the roux. It has all the
Oh
other
yeah, you can.
seasonings. That's
That
what I
that
use up here when I make the
you.
gumbo.
That's great, man. So you make gumbo when you're out there, then?
Very rarely. I've made like 2 in the last 3 years.
Yeah, man.
'Cause I have to order the mix. You can't find it up here.
Yeah, it's well, like the powder. It's like a cheaper shipping price than the jars.
Yeah, and back home, like, that's what people back home are even starting to use. Because almost nobody makes their own roux. The old people do, but even my mom and everybody in her generation will buy the jarred stuff.
Yeah, because the like
Cheaper.
apparently it's a pain in the butt to do it, right? It's
It
like
really is. It's just easier to get it out of a jar.
yeah. And so
And now the
basically,
mix kinda replaces the jar version.
it's not really burning, but it's kind of like it's like kind of like you cook it hotter than the flour and water to mix it up to make the roux.
Yeah, it's flour and oil. You come close to burning it.
Yeah,
Depends on how dark or light you want it too. The
yeah,
darker
yeah,
roux, the more charred.
yeah, dude. I've never tried
Okra
it.
gumbo, oh my god, I love okra. Fried
Oh yeah,
okra,
okra's good, man. I
boiled
used to put
okra,
that in my curry all the
okra
time too.
gumbo.
Okra with
Now I
the
want
curry.
okra. I almost want okra more than I want a burger.
I know, right? Dude, I haven't had okra in a long time.
You know, I'm not really.
Next time I'm at the grocery
That's
store, I'll
one
pick up
food I
a
want to
loaf of
get good at is Cajun. Like, I don't really know a lot about Cajun food.
I'll
That-
give you, if you want to start, a lot of us cheat, that those Zatarain mixes are really good to start with. Jambalaya, you cannot tell the difference between an authentic jambalaya and Zatarans.
oh,
Red beans and
I
rice,
don't know.
a lot of people cheat with the red beans and rice mix. So if you go to Louisiana and eat Cajun food, some of that stuff has a chance of being Zatarans,
Really?
and you won't even be able to tell the difference.
It all
So you can
depends. I
start
guess.
there and like learn the flavors that way, and then figure out how to replicate it on your own. But Cajun cooking is not, it's very simple. It's like a rustic folk cuisine, so it's not made to be that complicated.
And
It's
shrimp
just whatever
Creole.
natural ingredients are around and very simple cooking techniques.
Yeah, man.
But the Cajun trinity is bell pepper, onion, and celery. Those three things. You chop up those three things, and they go in almost every Cajun dish.
There you
It's a
go.
mirepoix.
Oh my God, that makes me hungry thinking about. Do you make jambalaya? I mean, not jambalaya. Crawfish, etouffee. Do you make that, Jeff?
I don't, especially not up here. I wouldn't eat crawfish up here for anything.
I bet. Yeah, dude.
But back
Fucking.
home, they buy the little bags of frozen crawfish or already processed
Oh
crawfish
yeah.
that the
Fuck
local,
all that
and
stuff.
that's what they use in their etouffee mostly.
It tastes so goddamn nasty.
Dude, we went. We're like maybe 50 minutes to like an hour from southern Maine. So we had to go up there and pick something up like in New Hampshire, and it was only like 10 minutes away. So we said, "Fuck it, let's go to Ogunquit and check it out, see what's going on up there." We went and walked on the beach, and then I was like, got a nice appetite. So we went to this local like restaurant, and the best type of restaurants in Maine are not the tourist places that open on the summer. It's the places that stay open all year, because those usually have the best sources of like lobster, clams. Like they're getting it from local people, and then they also endure the winter. And they have a nice bar and stuff like that. So it's
Oh
like usually like if
yeah.
you want a good Maine location, that's what you're looking for.
Well, that sounds good,
So
man.
so, bro, we went there and we got like the steamed clams, which are harvested locally with the Maine lobster, bro.
Yeah,
That oh my
that-
god, like
yeah,
it's
man.
like you
Good.
can't describe it unless you have it, but it's almost like a seafood that is sweet. It's so good. It's like the lobster literally has like a sweetness to it. It was just unbelievable. And then we
Yeah.
took a pint of clam chowder home with us just to keep it going for a few days. Dude, it was so fucking great.
Oh, that sounds so good, man.
Yeah. Seafood is like especially like northern seafood, it's like my favorite.
Yeah,
Cold shit.
the sweetness in it, in glucosamine, a lot of people, well, a lot of companies, whatever, make the glucosamine out of the shells of shellfish. And it has a sweet kind of taste to it if you get it in powder form, and you can taste the sweetness of the shellfish in the glucosamine.
Mm.
I used to get acetyl glucosamine back in the day, and it was like you can taste it. It was from, but it doesn't have any fishy weird flavor. It's just the sweetness of not doesn't even really taste like anything seafood at all. It's
But it's
just
usually a younger, smaller animal. It's like the bigger the animal gets, the less that sweet thing you get. But man, when
yeah,
you get a lobster that's like they call them like twin lobsters, or not the ones that are crazy big, but they're adults, but they're like early adults.
yeah.
That's like, oh God,
That's good. Yeah, that sounds
that's a
good.
sweet spot.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess probably get lobsters at the grocery store here. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in a grocery store. It's been well over a decade.
Are you in the north, like near a coast?
Yeah, I'm in Maryland, and right on the kind of right on the East Coast, but the
Yeah,
Chesapeake Bay is right. The Chesapeake Bay and the ocean. So
close enough.
yeah, it's not as close as Ocean City and Easton and all those places, but
There was actually a big lobster heist. I think it was right around Christmas. I think I forget who it was. Was Costco or somebody was trying to ship out
Wow.
a stupid amount of lobster.
Yeah, dude.
And I want to
It's
say you can
flop
maybe look up the
fried.
story, but it was like up in the close to $1 million worth of lobster,
Oh my
and
god, dude.
they
Wow.
stole that shit. Yeah, right from Maine.
Lobster heist. Wow, dude. Well, they got
When
busted.
when food starts becoming worth more than money, right? Like crazy.
Right? Well, like, what's funny is like, I guess you know this, but like lobsters used to be considered poor
Yeah,
people's food. And then all of a sudden it's like really expensive cuisine. How did that happen?
I don't. Well, what I want to know is how they figured that would be a poor food. Like, I
I
mean, did
know.
they have some?
Yeah,
I mean, did they realize how good it was?
right?
Like
Yeah,
I just don't know how it was ever like, no, you guys get the lobster. That's just gross compared to what we're eating. It's like, how? Like, what were you eating that was better than lobster?
right.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
what I have questions about.
Yeah, crawfish and lobsters are related, I guess, aren't they? Because they look alike. Everybody asks me all the time. I have a accordion that has a crawfish on the bellows, but it looks more like a lobster because it's so big. And everybody's like, "Is that's a lobster, isn't it?" No, well, it's a crawfish. The meant as a crawfish because it's made by a Cajun,
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Is crawfish closely related to shrimp or is it lobster
No,
or are they all like,
it looks like a tiny lobster, like it's a small looking lobster looking thing.
Both
And basically,
crustaceans.
you eat
yeah.
the tail of it, right? It's basically what you don't really eat the guts of the crawfish, right? You just eat the tail of it or whatever.
Well, no, they eat the head. They eat everything. They suck
Well,
the head.
that some people do. I wouldn't do that. But like it's a lot of people eat just the tail because that's where the meat is, right? It's crawfish meat is in the tail. And I guess
Yeah,
that's the same thing for the
I
lobster.
only eat the tail, but I'm the minority.
Yeah, so
yeah. I don't know if I've had
I'm in
crawfish.
there with you. Yeah, crawfish are not bad if they're good, you know. It's like everything, man. But you can't get the frozen stuff like Jeff said. Like that stuff it ain't so great. I had it and it was just like gross. It was like rotten or something, man. There was something wrong with it. Thawed it
Yeah,
out.
that's kind of how it goes with shrimp. Like if you're trying to make like shrimp scampi, you have to like thaw it out first. Like
Yeah.
if you try to warm it up too quick,
Oh, it'll
or
ruin the
whatever,
flavor.
it like
Yeah,
ruins the flavor and everything. And it
absolutely.
like makes it tough and yeah, it's real sensitive to try to freeze,
Yeah, a lot of
freeze
people
fish.
don't realize it and then think, probably going to a restaurant and find that often. Yeah,
Ideally, you want to find stuff that's packed with ice so it gets so cold that it almost is frozen, but like never gets to that point and that you can eat it fresh enough where, it doesn't go. So it's never been frozen, never stored long term,
that's
but,
right.
kept
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cold.
Long term does a number on any meat.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it does anything really bad. Like long term, I mean short term, but long term it can do a number on the meat. I've got frozen deli meat in the freezer, and
Do you?
yeah, my sister went shopping and got some from the deli, and I got frozen roast beef in my freezer. And when I want to thaw it out, I get quarter pound packages of it and just make a sandwich with a quarter pound of it with spicy mustard and pepper and salt and cayenne, black pepper and cayenne.
Mm.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mustard.
cayenne pepper is good.
I never imagined mustard with roast beef, but my sister made me a sandwich, and that's pretty much all I had. was the spicy mustard that was still good. That it tasted all right. Mayo
Have
and
you guys
whole.
ever have you ever had like hot roast beef, like hot thinly sliced roast beef
Oh yeah,
in a
dude.
sandwich?
Yeah, it's
I love
unfortunate
roast
that it's been a long time since I've had that.
Yeah, they get this it's a local I haven't really seen it much around the country. Like I think Kelly's is probably like the biggest like chain that most people can relate to if they know about roast beef, but um
beef.
in the
Who
North
doesn't know about
Shore,
roast beef?
what's that?
Who doesn't know about roast beef?
Not just roast beef, but like hot roast beef sandwiches. So
Oh,
like what they'll do
is
is
that
they'll
like the
take roast
Chicago beef kind, the Italian beef?
well they'll take roast beef like you normally would like and they take a like a deli slicer and they slice it when it's hot. They'll slice it super thin so it comes out in these like little like light meat shavings and they'll make like dude it makes it almost like when
Is
you
it good?
slice it thin enough and you put it together it almost forms like a patty in a sense.
Oh, it sounds
I
good,
guess it's
man. I don't think
But
I've
it's
ever
usually
really
it's not served like that. That's like a steak and cheese. Like this would be served like a
on
cheeseburger
some.
roll,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
sesame roll um or an onion roll.
yeah.
And then
That
they
sounds
do
good.
what's called a roast beef freeway, which is the special sauce that they use, mayo and cheese. And that's like, bro, like, and it's only in the North Shore. You can find like, you could probably throw a rock and hit a roast beef place. It's
Oh man,
crazy.
it does the sauce like have a horseradish base to it? Because
I
I
think
love
it does. It's like a
horseradish.
red sauce, but it's got a very tangy taste to it. It's like not. It's like nothing I've ever experienced. You know,
Yeah,
at least anywhere else. And
yeah, it sounds good, man.
yeah,
I don't think they have that around here. I mean, there might
no.
town, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it depends. I
Usually
mean,
it's cold roast beef. It's like a deli roast beef sandwich, but
exactly.
it's
Yeah, yeah, but
right.
like, yeah,
This is
like
different.
like Arby's.
is it traditionally Italian to begin with? Is it like an Italian dish?
It's kind of like Greek. There's a lot of like
The Greeks like it.
Giovanni's, you know, or Nick's.
So you can get
Giovanni
it.
isn't. It sounds Italian, but a lot of it's Greek. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Is then that's a restaurant or a chain?
yeah. So
I
like they'll
wonder,
put the name Giovanni's, but all the owners are Greek.
I wonder if they have any around here. I don't know. If they do, it's probably down in the city. I don't like going into the city anymore. I can't drive anyway, but I just don't like going down there anymore.
Yeah.
Used to. I used to love to play on the streets down with my dad down in the Fells Point, Baltimore Harbor area, kind of.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Fucking playing music.
Yeah.
You,
Can you still play?
oh yeah, dude. I play I can play guitar, but I just don't like playing it anymore. I'm just kind of too not lazy. I just don't like but I will play the shit out of Cajun accordion to
No
this
shit.
day. Yeah, and even with the soreness of my shoulders, I'll still play it. Fuck it. I've really fatigued myself without getting enough protein. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, accordions are cool, man. Um, the bagpipes have always been my favorite. But any
Oh
sort of
yeah.
like wind instrument like that is really cool.
Yeah, Uilleann pipes are cool too, man. Like the Irish pipes, they're really
Yeah.
awesome. The bagpipes are awesome, but they're not as versatile as the Uilleann pipes. Or
No.
a lot of people pronounce it like that, but it looks like Uilleann pipes. I think it's pronounced Uilleann pipes. But yeah, I have a. I don't know. This will probably blast somebody's ears out. I'm gonna play it quiet as I can. But this is a Louisiana-made Cajun accordion.
Here, let me see if I can mute myself, or I don't know
Made
if Jeff
in
can mute me real quick. But
It's made in Eunice, Louisiana. It's right outside. Jeff used to live right outside Eunice, right, Jeff?
Yeah, that was the big city growing up.
Yeah, dude, like is that doing okay through the StreamYard? Is it sound am I muted?
I love Chanky Chank. Thank you.
Did it sound okay going through the StreamYard?
It did to me. I mean, as good as it ever does through StreamYard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, do you have your sound cancellation on?
What's that, brother? What's that, my friend?
Let me turn that off. Try it again.
I gotta sit myself up better because I gotta sit in the lotus position correctly.
Play it now. See how it sounds.
All right. I mean, it might sound like a mess because there's a lot of reeds in this little box, man. Holy shit. A lot of steel reeds going at once. Like,
I don't hear anything.
does that sound alright?
Yeah, it's a little better with it off.
So it sounds okay? Like, it's not like real overpowering or. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Oh, shit.
Now I can't hear you now.
Oh, no. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
I had to mute it and unmute it. So that I'll have to remember that. I think it.
Yeah,
probably.
just turn all your stuff off, like echo cancellation, noise reduction. Turn all that off, and then it sounds better.
Yeah. I have a lot of stuff checked on it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it all. Echo cancellation, and I got
When you go to play, turn it all off, and then just turn it back on when you're done.
Oh, I mean, by default, it pretty much is always. Let's see.
Or just ask the host, because the host can do it too. So
The host.
yeah, whoever StreamYard you're on, they can turn it off for you as well, so you don't have to fiddle with the settings. Just tell them that you want to play accordion, to turn all that shit off.
Ah, you mean for good?
No, for when you want to play, and then turn it back on when you're done.
All right. So, how does my voice sound versus what I was just doing?
Well, I turn it all back. You sound fine now. You sound like you did before.
So the concept is like with voices and when you're talking on panel, like a lot of times the audio from your device, especially if you're not wearing headphones, you basically get these feedbacks. Like so, like I'll be talking and I can hear like a very distorted, small reverberation of my voice coming through your headphones, and it makes the audio suck. So they have these things like natural like volume adjusters and then echo cancellation that tends to clear up all the vocals. But when you try to play something like a musical instrument, it interferes with it, it starts to cut out the sound. Like when you first were playing, it was like making it sound like we were hearing every other note because it was actively trying to reduce the sound and cancel it these echoes and stuff like that. But it's not working when you have an instrument. So the idea is when you want the true sound to come through, you turn it all off. But when you're just chatting on panel, you turn it all on, and it enhances the conversation without interfering with the audio. So you can understand it from like a sound perspective why you're doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I gotta figure out where to go with that, and plus my vision's so fucked that I really. But it's doing fine now. Cannabis helps that. There's no doubt. It gets rid of vertigo and that, which it goes hand in hand. It's like when I get vertigo, it's just like the same problem with my eyeballs.
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys ever make coffee with this like stainless steel thing? Like you put your coffee in here, goes in this thing.
Oh, that sounds good, man.
Dude,
Yeah, I
best
gotta
coffee
do
in the world. Stainless steel pot. Now this one we lost the spring, but ideally there's like a little spring that goes here and it kind of like basically sits and it keeps it like afloat like that. I just put a little bit less water, but you just literally drop this in, you put the route of coffee and you drop it in, you wait until the water starts boiling. And then in 5 minutes, once you see like the water boiling through this little top thing, it'll start turning like brown. So after about 5 minutes, then you turn it down to low for another like 8, 9 minutes, and then you turn it off, and it just makes the best fucking coffee, dude. I have yet to taste any coffee that comes out better than with this fucking very
That's what we
simple.
used growing up.
that.
They would do it
Yeah,
on the
Sounds
stove.
good.
They would put it on the stove and cook it, and then but the
exactly.
pot had like 3 or 4 parts. It wasn't one piece like yours.
No, this is 3 or 4 parts. This is
No, I
one,
mean the
2, 3.
outside, the pot itself was in segments.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. These are
See,
old, but man, there's nothing that works better than them, dude.
yeah, that's what they used. That's how we made our coffee growing up. That's what they used.
You're not talking about a French press, are you, Jeff?
No,
Okay.
exactly what you have. It's just it was like
Just with
stainless
different
steel or
sections.
something.
I wonder why they had to have multiple segments, though. That's weird.
All I can really
Well,
do is instant coffee.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
kind of like this.
that's all I can make, really, because I don't.
It was in pieces.
Oh, weird.
I can't do anything on the
But
stove
yeah,
anymore.
very similar. And they would put it on the stove. We had gas stoves, and they would just set it on the flame and let it cook until it was
That's
ready.
cool.
Yeah, I actually make instant coffee, and it tastes so bad, and it feels
Yeah.
like shit. And it probably has all kinds of mold in it. I mean,
Mold.
mold, yeah. Like, look it up. It's a real thing. Like, there's
Oh, we did the other day. I remember we asked Charlie. I forgot what he said, but
about the instant coffee. It totally fucks with my nervous system. I can tell that for sure, as opposed to, say, a Bold House Farms coffee drink. Totally different.
But I
Not
don't understand why you can't make regular coffee. Why do you have to have instant?
because I can't really stand up and do anything anymore.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
What about like Keurig though? I would at least probably a Keurig machine would be like.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't. Well, can you make it so that it's just not tap water going through it?
I mean, you could just buy spring water and pour it in. Like a gallon of spring water.
So you can do it straight from the machine itself. You don't need it to be hooked up. I thought it had to be hooked up to the faucet line or whatever.
No, those are the more expensive ones. You can get a relatively cheap one that'll just you can sit it right next to your couch or whatever, and you just pour the water in the reservoir, and you know, anything will be better than instant, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. And the only instant coffee I got was supposed to be some kind of Italian Batello or some shit. and
Bustelo?
Bustelo, yeah, and it tastes really different. It tastes a little bit like bacon. It's weird. It tastes like really charred bacon a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to taste like that?
I don't know. I'm not really an instant coffee guy. I couldn't.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be Italian roast of sorts, right? So I don't know. I've never had any of this like that, anything like this.
I know that Bustelo makes a like a regular type, like a coffee that you put in a machine that's pretty decent. But I
Yeah,
don't know about the instant stuff.
yeah, the instant, and it comes in a glass jar. That's why I'm so happy with it, especially that. But I probably put way too much in the cup before I put it in the microwave.
Yeah,
That's
every
fine.
type of coffee comes with a different way of making it. You know, doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, I gotta go easy on how much I put in the cup, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, but I always know I gotta have instant coffee because it tastes like I don't know. It just tastes different than anything else. It doesn't taste great.
Yeah, it totally doesn't taste good. I mean, compared to real coffee. And there's
Almost
this
like
weird,
burnt.
yeah, like there's weird bacon taste to this stuff. I mean, it's like not totally like overwhelming, but it's an undernote of it, and it's just kind of like, what is that? I don't know if that's like kind of like the style, like maybe it's kind of like an off, like
I
kind of
just had a burger.
like an offshoot to what's real.
Here, sorry guys.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
mute.
Oh wow, this is cool. I'm gonna share this. Just came across my feed. It's all the beast in the Bible. They have unicorns in the Bible? What's a Viz?
The unicorn actually is mentioned in the Bible,
The
and I can't.
cockatrice?
And you know,
A
like
lot of these are D&D creatures too.
I know, right? But like,
I
yeah.
heard of the
So like
Ziz.
one of the Bible verses mentions a unicorn.
Man, this makes the Bible seem exciting. They should market it this way.
Ha! But there's not like any real talkings about the unicorn except there was something to I don't know. I can't remember the verse at all. I mean, Bible verses are just like
Well, let's look it up.
I don't know, man. A lot of stuff sounds
Oh, it
like
mentions it in several verses. Particularly in King James, where I guess they translate some things as unicorn.
yeah,
9 times.
that might be it.
But they also like wild ox sometimes gets translated as unicorn. God brought them out of Egypt. He hath, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Will the unicorn be willing to serve thee or abide by thy crib? Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. This is oh wow.
All
His
right,
glory is like the firstling of the bullock, and his horns are like the horns of unicorns.
all right. I've got a question. You can't look at anything. All right. And the
Okay.
lion shall lay with the.
The lamb.
Okay, that's what you would think, right?
I know that because that was on all the little Jehovah's Witness magazines that they
I
try to
know.
bring us at 6
But
o'clock in the Saturday morning after we
this will
spent a
blow
night
your
drinking
mind,
at the
dude.
bars.
This will blow your
They-
mind. It's actually the lion will lay with the wolf. I
Is it
should.
because their magazine actually had a
No,
drawing of
I
a
know, I
lion
know, I
and some
know, I
lambs under a
know,
tree, and all the
I
little
know, I
children were like
know.
playing around them,
You don't
all
have to
happy.
explain. You don't have to explain. That's what I thought too. All this time because and it just doesn't make any sense because the
It's a wolf dwelling with the lamb.
yeah, what happened?
I don't know. It's from Isaiah 11:6. The
Yeah,
wolf shall
what
dwell
happened?
with the lamb,
What
and the
happened?
leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. So I guess it got conflated with a lion lying down with a lamb.
Yeah, and it's always been like that, though. What happened? And I remember it being said all the time.
Yeah, they even like the reason I know it is because it was on there. They had a painting of it, like
Oh
on their
yeah,
magazine. I remember the picture. They even had a
everywhere.
visual representation of it.
Exactly. It's more than just the paintings. It's just like everybody was like writing stories about the lion and the lamb, and like with pictures. Yes, and
Yeah.
this is what's blowing my mind.
No, jump in. Don't stay out.
That's what blows my
Get to the
mind.
bottom of this.
Is that yeah, and there's a lot of other things that just blow my mind too that have changed.
Nobody knows the Bible like they think they do. I doubt many of us even read Hebrew or
Well, the
Greek.
lion and the lamb has been a time immemorial thing, dude.
I know. Yeah. It's I remember it.
Yeah. So what happened? That's the weird thing. There's a lot of examples about this. It's like all right, now have you ever watched Star Wars?
Mhm.
All right,
I
now
watched the original Star Wars when it came out in theaters.
okay, now all right, now tell me
1976.
this. What does Darth Vader say to Luke when he's hanging for his life?
Oh yeah, it's what's it called? One of those Mandelas. He says,
I am your father.
Yeah, but he doesn't say that anymore. He says, "No, I am your father." It used to be Luke, "I am your father," and
No, I think that's the Mandela part, that it never
that's
was Luke.
it's no, but it's never like that. Exactly. And that's the weird thing because I remember specifically.
No,
Oh,
that's not
I
necessarily
am
true.
your father.
They went back and digitized that movie, and they changed some things.
No,
Like
you no, no, no,
They
no,
even
no,
they didn't
added
change
some
that.
sounds
no,
to things.
no, 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 no. You go get a VHS. I have one in my fucking closet, and I watched it, and it says, "No, I am your father." No shit.
Welcome,
That's
Ricardo.
the kind of mind blowing shit.
Yeah, that's one of those Mandela. Like everyone thinks it's "I am your father, Luke," but that's not what he actually says. He never said that ever.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's the man. You've been
James Earl
Mandela.
Jones even was even being James Earl Jones was even being interviewed, and he talked about that, saying, "Luke, and he said it just like Darth Vader, without the sound effects. So even him, he remembered it being that. How can you explain that?
Oscar, it could be a Mandela effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, man. It's fucking weird.
It's on all the list of Mandela's effect. That's one of the most famous Mandelas.
Yeah.
That
Oh, that's because they're talking about. Oh, I remember this now because the scene is like him saying like you killed him or you killed my father, and he says no, I am your father. You're right, because he's responding to Luke saying like that Vader killed his father.
But I remember
Interesting.
clearly I remember him saying, "Luke, I am your father." I remember that being so creepy.
Come on, let's replay it. Get the clip.
I was a little kid when I saw that, so it
And
kind
there's
of
the scene in Tommy Boy where he talks into the fan. What's his face? Chris Farley, and he says, "Luke, I am your father."
there
And
you
so that
go.
might be
Exactly. Like
part of how
that's
people
just like
Sounds
one
quite
example of everybody knows it as that. And there's a reason for that. Because it always was like that. Except it wasn't.
No, it never was.
That's the weird thing about these things, man. A lot of these are bullshit. A lot of these Mandela effects, like they want to say GIF is supposed to be Jiffy. No, it's not
I
Jiffy.
remember GIF,
Yeah,
JIF.
and choose
They had
your
Skippy. They had GIF
Yeah,
and Skippy. So
exactly.
maybe people are confusing that and coming up with GIF.
That they're really fucking it up. Who the fuck is this?
Is that you? I'll mute you. What's up, Ricardo?
Hey man, what's up? How's it going?
Oh, just hanging out.
I haven't talked to you for a while, but I've been listening for the past hour or so. I saw you'd been streaming for almost 3 hours, so
Oh, have I? Yeah.
probably missed most of it. But I
It's
I
just
watch
us sitting
I
around
watch
yakking.
streams on replay sometimes. You know, and I like to catch up.
Oh, you're one of the few people that actually
Yeah.
goes back and watches him.
It's very chill
Not
to like watch it while I'm having a shave or having whatever. Just doing something boring, doing my chores. So
well, I'll make it a little more exciting for you.
it's nice.
What's going on with you?
I'm just we're just going through winter, the last of the winter really, and it's just so cold and so rainy. It's almost every day it rains. We hardly get any sun, just little pockets. But yeah, it's just so depressing. So I self-medicate with
The same
you
thing
know,
everybody else is self-medicating with.
it's not alcohol, not usually.
Yeah, I know. I know what you medicate with.
Yeah, I'm kind of a stoner, but it helps. It helps with my depression. Helps lift me up, and makes it easy to laugh at things. The state of the world and everyone.
Chock
So,
full of nuts. Is that coffee?
love nuts. Yeah, what's that? Is that actual nuts?
Finally, we
Yeah,
get
it's
to our nut
coffee.
conversation.
Yeah. So I haven't been doing much really. I've just been, just keeping myself healthy, trying to get enough food in. Um, listening to enjoying my music and my comedy, going to my music group, my weekly music improv group.
Wait, what comedy?
I watch
What
mostly.
comedy?
I watch a mix of comedy, really. It mostly American
Oh, I
comedy.
thought you meant you do like comedy that you do.
No, I don't. I don't really.
What
I don't
comedy
really
do you
do it.
watch?
I really love for the American stuff. I love Bill Burr.
The dry British stuff.
Been following him for fucking years, and
You
he's
love what?
Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from Boston, moved to New York, then Los Angeles. I think he's still there, but he's very successful and very outspoken as well. Who else? Who else do I like? Doug Stanhope's a good one.
I saw him in concert in Vegas.
Yeah, he likes to
I don't
play.
remember anything about it, but I remember seeing
He
it. He
likes
was in
to
a
play
bar.
really weird venues. Not the big ones, but just the little small town little
Yeah,
venues.
this
So
is like a pub, like some kind of little pub or bar. It wasn't fancy at all.
he's got like a cult following, and I'm one.
I went with
So
the
it's
atheists. They were all into him for some reason.
raw fucking brutal honesty from him, and
I've never heard of Matt Rife. Let me look him
interesting.
up.
Oh,
I
Matt
would
Rife,
definitely lean towards Chappelle, anyways.
Dave Chappelle's good,
Yeah.
definitely. I've been following him for a while.
Someone said that what's his face?
Cat
Is it
Williams is
Chappelle? Who's the other? What is yeah? I think it is Chappelle. That he went woke.
No,
Wasn't he the big anti-woke one like a few years ago? And no, people said that he is woke now.
maybe. I don't know. I hope not. I'm saying
They
no
got to him.
out of reflex and hoping that he didn't.
Well, they got we still got Nicki Minaj.
Oh, great.
going back to my country though. I've been watching a lot of there's this Scottish guy. Gonna forget his fucking name now. Oh no, Kevin Bridges. Check him out if you want a really good laugh. He's an ace guy. Kevin Bridges.
I like comedy. I don't know a lot of the new comedians. Oh, he looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him.
I watch the odd bit, the odd clip here and there, like 10, 20
Will
minutes,
I be able
whatever.
to understand him?
Yeah, sure. He doesn't. He's got a bit of an accent, but it's not that strong. The touch of Glasgow. Glasgow. Why,
The
laddie?
last really great comedian I remember getting into was with Tom Segura.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Billy Connolly.
No, I've never heard of him either.
You've never heard of Billy Connolly? Oh, come on, Jeff. He's an
No, I don't live in. He doesn't even look familiar. I don't live in. No, I've never seen this person in my life. Oh my god, no, I would remember this dude. He looks like somebody from the Panelverse.
He's been doing comedy for about 30 or 40 years.
I mean, this picture alone is making me laugh.
But he started out
No,
doing
I've
music.
never heard of this guy in my life or seen him.
Yeah.
This is my first
Very,
time that my
very
brain has connected with this person.
Mm-hmm. Again, another super successful celebrity comedian. Yeah. Very wealthy.
Do you have any jokes?
Hmm?
Do you have any jokes?
Not really. I love jokes. I love hearing jokes. No. But I can't remember them for more than like 5 minutes.
No, I'm the
I try.
same way. I never remember jokes.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I can probably find something pretty good.
Probably because I know I won't be able to tell them as well.
Yeah. I don't like long, shaggy dog stories. I like jokes, quite short and concise.
Not like Hannah Gadsby jokes.
Definitely something you didn't expect.
I don't care how long it is as long as it's funny. That's all I require from a joke. Make me laugh.
Sure. I would absolutely love to.
Well,
Okay.
anybody have anything else to say? We're coming up on 3 hours.
Yeah, I was about to
get
go
some-
for a walk anyways. I think I'm gonna get some exercise
Sorry,
I
in.
might go
back.
for a walk to Burger King.
But I appreciate you having me up, and it was nice talking to you,
Yeah.
Be More.
Yeah, cheers, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Good luck with the health, and nice
Yeah.
meeting you, Ricardo.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers, Mike. Take care, man.
Good
Later,
time.
brother. See you, Jeff.
Take care, Mike. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, sorry.
Ricardo, you say you smoke. You like the uplifting cannabis. Do you like the sativa dominant hybrid?
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
do. The ones I
Yeah.
usually go.
Yeah, I find like there's some indica dominant that are okay, and some are actually pretty good, but a lot of them are like just like downer. Like they're like
Yeah.
sort
They
of
just
like
seem, the indica seem to sap my energy. So
yeah,
like not tired, but I just don't want to do anything. You can still think. It's good for just sitting around thinking and stuff.
yeah, or playing a video game or some whatever.
But the more you smoke, the more sleepy it seems to make you. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, totally,
I prefer the sativas, dude.
absolutely. Have you ever had something called Blissful Wizard?
No, I've heard of it.
It's actually, I think it might be local here. I don't know, but man, it's Girl Scout cookies mixed with Captain's cookies.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, it is so good, man. It's better than Girl Scout cookies, and I've never had Captain's cookies, but I'd love to try it. So many different offshoots, like with like so many of these strains, like there's the thousands of them.
Yeah, I got some AMG at the moment. You heard of that?
What's that one stand for?
AMG. It comes from Amnesia Haze.
Okay. I've never
And
tried that one. I'm gonna, yeah, if I had the money, I'd buy some herb now, but
It's really
Damn.
fucking.
It's gonna be a while before I have to pay off accordion work from this guy in Louisiana. He got my old 1800s globe that he rebuilt the bass side and rebuilt the fingerboard, the button board. Yeah. And I gotta pay that off. Like I got another 783 to pay off on that. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you play accordion?
Oh yeah, I play Cajun accordion, and it'd be known over there as a melodeon, because
Hey, NPC.
it's a button
NPC.
accordion, like one row of buttons, and a lot of
That's
people.
cool. I've seen them. Yeah, I kind of know how they work. I've never really. Nobody's ever let me play on that on it yet, but they're
Yeah.
very rare as well. You know.
Oh, right, because you're a musician too.
Yeah. I'm mostly a trumpeter. I play trumpet. Well, I can play any brass instrument. I've got a trumpet at the moment, and I play keyboards.
Well, there you go, man. If that's half the battle right there. If you know how to play keyboard, but the other half of the battle is learning how to work the bellows but like if you play a piano key accordion, in and out it's the same note no matter what. With a melodeon, it's in and out, it's a different note. So that was a trip for me, dude. Like switching over, like I didn't switch over, but I was learning the Cajun accordion as I was playing the piano accordion. And the only reason I play accordion at all is because of a band called the Pogues, and I'm sure you know who they are, right?
Yeah, I've heard of the Pogues.
Yeah, that's because
I'm
of
not
that.
from
Your neck of the woods.
really, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like some albums are like I'm just into everything they ever did, even though like they changed. They were kind of different for every album.
Every band changes after a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, and
Hot Chili Peppers or
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
or whoever.
yeah. Like Shane McGowan, his voice has got really, really bad. I
How's
mean,
it?
he totally fucked himself up. Like, you know who Shane McGowan is?
I've heard of him, but I don't
Yeah,
really. I've
yeah.
never really Pogues.
He's the he was the singer of the Pogues, and he got fired, and then they got back together with him as the front man, and he did a decent job when he got back together, considering he needed his adenoids out, and you know he should have gotten his false teeth a long time ago, but but he even broke a lot of his false teeth out. But you know, shit.
What was he? Was he into smoking cigarettes or heroin or what?
Oh yeah, he did everything, man. He just smoked all the time, and he was drinking all the time. Like he never stopped drinking, and he just with his Irish ways. But he was London Irish. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, that's like, and I guess there maybe is a certain accent they have. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
But
probably a mix of Cockney and Irish.
yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, that's kind of like, I mean, that might, if you could understand what he's saying, you know.
Wasn't it him that did that Christmas song?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it was Christmas Eve, baby, and the trumpet. Yeah, dude. That was like that was fucking was that was number one like for years and years over on top of the charts.
Part of your frogging all of a sudden. Your mic's doing that thing again.
I think they even changed the lyrics, some of the lyrics, because
oh no. Did they edit the fucking song like the actual original?
or something.
Did
It says you drunken slut. No, I can't remember what the words are.
No, you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, your ass. I pray God it's your last.
Yeah.
Like
Let's say
Sounds Irish.
you can't
you
call
cheap,
someone
you
fat
cheap
anymore.
lousy faggot. But see, like that's what it's a duet song. It's got Christy McCole and Shane McGowan.
Oh, I
And
like her.
Kirsty McCole says, "You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy faggot. Happy Christmas, your ass. I paid glad it's your last."
Mhm.
And fucking, it's a great song. And if they
What's
do
the
that,
name of the song?
it's called "Fairy Tale in New York." Now,
And what does it call her? A cheap slut on junk.
yeah.
Hey,
That's right.
Ricardo, your mic's going out.
Funny. It's not exactly a
I'm having
happy,
a hard time hearing you.
more gritty and like
Yeah,
realistic.
Ricardo, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
I can't. Yes, I can't hear you,
Oh,
Jeff.
your mic is going out.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
I'll come back in.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap up soon anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go listen to it.
Yeah, man. Like, I wonder if they changed it because, well, if they did, oh well, it's on my computer, so fuck it. Yeah, man, I've got everything the Pogues ever did, and even if it was on record, I had it made sure that I got it. Back in the day, I'd get it transferred to tape or have it transferred to CD until, like, all of a sudden it's all out on CD.
And the bells
back?
are ringing out
For
for
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Is it better now? It's quite a catchy song, and
Oh,
it's
yeah, it
fun to listen
is.
to if you're drunk. It's fun to listen to if you're stoned,
Yeah, dude.
but not
I
exactly a
could
stone.
have
It's not
been
called a stoner song.
someone. It's a
I know
great
some good
ballad.
stoner songs though.
Yeah, for sure.
You like reggae, Busker?
Oh yeah, dude, and like Rocksteady, and back in the day, I played ska
Right.
and punk together.
Yeah,
Ska
but
punk.
let's keep it. We all know all the classics are all there, but let's keep it present. So, have you ever heard of Stick Figure?
No, I don't think so.
No, check them out. They're really awesome. And also, what's the other one? Revolution, like revolution, but with a B.
Okay.
Revolution.
I'll look them up. Thank you, man.
They're absolutely awesome. I think they're from like California, and they're just
Who's the
fucking
first
stoners.
one again? Who's the first one again?
Good times.
Oh, who was the first one you mentioned again?
Stick Figure.
And how's it spelled? Is it just like STICK?
Yeah, STICK, then space, then FIGURE.
Oh, okay. Stick figure. Okay.
And
Yeah.
they're both modern, like, yeah.
So I could, yeah. If I type it in just stick figure in YouTube, it'll, yeah. But if I put the word reggae on the end of it, it'll come right up. Sure.
Yeah, they make awesome music videos as well, especially Revolution.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Revolution.
They're both in California.
I heard Jamaica got walloped by some
Hey, fatty.
storms. Real bad. Did you hear about that, Ricardo?
Uncle Fatty in the house.
What?
Is that Uncle Fatty in the house?
Uncle Fatty?
Yeah.
I don't see anyone.
There you go. He knows. He's checking.
Groundation. Do you know about
Oh, is he in the
groundation?
back?
Stick figure in
The chat.
Revolution
It's
Rock.
the chat room. They're watching. You may not see the chat, but
No, I can't read
yeah,
shit.
it's all on.
So.
All the songs are on YouTube. All the videos and the audio tracks. So
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not saying don't buy the album. If you can support the artist. Brilliant. But
Absolutely.
I personally, I just haven't been able. I haven't been in a financial position where I'm
Well, like
able to afford music or.
I mean, like if it's good
books
enough and I
or-
like it enough, look, like if I not like it enough, then I'll definitely like download it and I'll pay for it because
but go to
it'll
their-
be
go
better
to their
quality
Okay.
than what's on YouTube. Because what's on YouTube, it'll be like degraded in quality of sound.
Mhm.
But it's a
Did
good
you listen to super
introduction.
high definition, 1080p?
What's that?
Pretty good. Are you saying YouTube's quality is not good?
Well, it depends. I mean, like
Depends what equipment you're using.
that too. But like I'm thinking like stuff in wave format is better quality than MP3, I think. That's what I found, but like it's not
Right.
by much.
It is, but like most of our ears can't even tell the difference at this point.
Right.
And analog versus digital, for me, oh god, it is so
MP3 is
different.
cool.
But like as long, I mean, it's more different if I gotten to know analog on an album, and then all of a sudden you can only hear it on CD, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It sounds like some of the instruments are missing parts. There's something wrong with it.
Hmm.
Like their instruments are missing parts of their sound, not the parts of the notation or nothing. Just it sounds like there's something missing. And
Yeah. Also, though, another factor is the equalization settings. That can make a big difference.
yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah.
To open up it's like, open up the high and the bass frequencies and keep the mids kind of low. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of like that reminds me of when I was working with Gold Wave and I had to fuck with the highs and lows and mids and shit.
Mm.
I used to do that a lot on Gold Wave and Audacity when it came out the first time.
Audacity, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I haven't done any mixing of music in a long time, but I used to do it from the age of 23 to about 35, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
You have your turntables, fucking like Technics.
Well, no, I just recorded with a Zoom H2, an A3, and H4. It's like they upgrade, you know. I started on a Zoom H2.
What is that?
And I made some pretty good music, like recording, because
cool.
But as long as you can mix it, and if you mix it good enough, I like I'm going like blindfolded and not knowing what I'm doing, and if you sit around and fuck around with it enough, it'll come out sounding pretty damn good.
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Yeah,
in a good way.
Exactly, brother. Yeah.
Musical.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I've done a bit of experimentation with digital production suites. Fruity, I found I was recommended Reason by a guy that was really into it, and he had all these magazines and he'd learned everything and blah blah blah. But I found Reason way too complex. So I looked around and chose something a bit simpler and easier to use, and that was Fruity Loops. I really got on with Fruity Loops. I was making some tracks. I made this one track I'll never forget. It was called Voices in My Head, and it was just this kind of ambient kind of techno track. It was just awesome.
Did you
basically I recorded my voice saying,
"Oh, cool,
voices in my head," and then I changed the pitch and changed the sound.
Hell yeah, dude! Fuck yeah, dude!
Voices in my head.
Dude,
So fucking awesome.
Is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
No, I unfortunately it got my computer got a virus back in the day.
Oh,
I lost
shit.
everything. My
Oh, fuck,
hard drive
man.
got wiped. So yeah,
That's burns, man.
but I could make it again. You know, I don't have a computer at the moment, so I'm definitely getting a laptop soon because I've got some money coming through. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna get a secondhand one from you know, one of these secondhand shops.
hopefully, you know, like this thing's refurbished once my old, well, it was good and it was new and it died, and this thing's refurbished and it's lasted, but man, it's from 2016. At
Yeah, probably
least.
time to get a new one then.
Yeah, this thing still has a CD-ROM drive that doesn't work, but only makes a lot of noise if you try and fuck with it. Try to open it.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
gonna get
made,
the best one I can with the most, you know, the best specs, and the doesn't have to be the
yeah.
biggest, but just, you know,
Do you know
kind
what
of.
model you're looking for? Do you know like the brand name and model?
No, I was thinking maybe, I don't know, Lenovo are pretty good. Maybe a ThinkPad or a TouchPad or whatever. I don't know,
Yeah, that sounds cool.
something, you know, something flip with a flip, and I can do live streams on it with obviously like I can angle the camera, the webcam.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, dude.
I haven't had a laptop for years, so just been managing on my phone like I am now.
Yeah, like I can't imagine trying to manage all the shit that I have on a laptop on a phone.
No, like, you can't do everything you can do on obviously there's no keyboard for a
Yeah,
start.
exactly. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hate
and fuck the
I don't
touchpad,
enjoy typing on a tiny little fucking
right?
bottom of the screen. It's digital keyboard, and you're like,
Yeah,
always get fucking. My
fuck that.
fingers are too big. You know,
I
I've got
know,
big
like
hands.
it's meant for little kids, dude. It's like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I need to upgrade. I've been
Yeah, man.
putting too much pressure on too many things on my phone, and it's just
I hear you.
it's not a fucking office.
So
I'm
bulk
not in my office.
down. Is it too many apps or something or?
Too many pictures and videos.
Oh yeah.
So much space,
Yeah.
especially the videos. But I can't really delete any of them because they're, you know, they're important.
Yeah, I
Need to
understand
transfer them
that.
over to
Yeah.
a different device. But I'm working on, you know, getting it all sorted. Just bit by bit, I'm improving my life.
It
I've
sounds
had a
like
lot
a
of
plan.
setbacks, which is why I'm not, you know, why I'm not further or more successful than I could be at my age, you know, at 50. But I'll never give up. I'll never stop. I'll never stop trying.
That's right, my friend.
So,
Yeah, I'm
positive attitude.
4 years away from 50. And what's it like turning 50? Are you just like, well,
It's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not hating it at all. It's just like being 49, really. Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was, I'm, I've
I
maybe
mean,
slowed down a little since I was in my 20s, but you know, I can't stay up all night and go out
yeah, dude.
partying like I could. But I still, you know, I still need to keep active, and you know, I walk
Absolutely.
a lot. I ride my bike every now and again. I don't like riding it in the rain because it gets fucking rusty. The chain gets rusty and shit. And
Yeah, dude. And you got rain over there all the time, don't you?
hmm yeah, it rains
Yeah,
pretty much every day in the winter.
yeah,
Um,
man. Fucking
can be
Maryland is
awesome.
like England. Maryland and England in a way remind me of each other because of the rain amount and the
Yeah,
humidity and
similar climate.
the mugginess. Well, the humidity reminds me of Louisiana, but like kind of not so much. I think it's probably worse down there. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it gets quite hot in the summer for about 3 weeks, but then you know it can be extended a little bit, but you know
Yeah.
it's it's not what it used to be, dude. You know, weather modification and everything,
Right.
contrails or whatever.
And it's
Thank-
like the snow, it's been so bad, but it's finally melting, finally starting to, but we had a whole gob of it that would not melt. And like they had to really get down and dirty with the plows because it was so cold. I mean, like fucking the stuff to melt they use to melt. I think it's more than just salt. I don't know what they use, but it has to be above 20 some degrees for it to work.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, you know.
It's snowing now where you are.
No, but I don't think I think we're done with that. I hope.
It was.
I mean, but then again, this shit keeps changing. It's weird.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna wind it down. I gotta go get something to eat.
Yeah,
be out
brother,
later.
I'm with you, man. I gotta get something to eat.
Nice to talk to you all anyway. I just
Yeah,
thought
Ricardo, take it easy, my friend.
Yeah, take it easy, guys.
I'll check out those regular. Say them again. It was
stick figure.
stick figure and
Can you see the comments, Busker?
Revolution. It's there on the comments. Yeah.
okay. All right.
The one
Well,
on the screen.
cheers, brother.
Yeah,
And
check
then
them out.
Fatty recommends Groundation.
Amazing songs. Honestly, you'll love them.
Awesome. All right. We'll see you guys.
All right.
All right. Take care,
Nice one,
Ricardo.
Jeff.
Good to see you.
Catch you on the next one.
All righty. I'll be out later.
Big love to the chat. See you soon.
Take care. Have a good one. Okay, that's a wrap. I'm going to eat, recharge. Look for me in a few hours, and see you then.